Okay. Hello. I think we're live. Technical master, and I believe we are live. So hopefully you can hear me out there. So this is my first official episode here. I'm going to try doing this possibly every Monday, or might change the date, but possibly once a week, and just see. We're gonna experiment with some formats. So for those of you when you join us, let me know what if you have suggestions, if there's things you. Oh, okay, great, yeah. Hi, Lynn. Absolutely let me know. And what do you think? If there's some ideas you have for the show, because like I said, it's a big experiment for me to try this out. So I have some friends with me here. We got Dom and Joe from Toy Domination, and Birdman from Soundtrack Birdman. Dan is also here. Okay, nice. Well, welcome, Dan. Well, Gray Jedi, thanks. Oh, from Belfast. Nice. Okay, great. So the basic agenda here for tonight, we're going to talk about some news. We're going to talk about what's going on with Hasbro. We'll certainly talk about some toys, what's anything good coming up. And then we're going to take some of those like details. I don't know if you all in the comments there on the chat, if anybody felt this or if you guys felt this, but there's always like little details on the G.I. Joe figures, like either the vintage or the original or the new ones, the classified, where I was like, what the hell is that supposed to be? Or how would that work? Right. So like, we'll get into those. So I'll be asking that question, and for those of you in the chat, Andrew, welcome. We're gonna ask you as well if you want to play with us in the chat of like, what is this weird thing supposed to be? These little tiny details on G.I. Joes that never quite added up, or how did you use it, as a kid or whatever. So that's basically the like main topic. All right. So, But anyway, let's cheers, baby Gerald, Andrew. Thanks for coming. Anyway, you guys. Talk about what your channel and where we met. We met on your channel. Thanks for having me on. Dom and Joe, you want to tell us what you guys do?
So first, Joe and I have talked about this before with guests. Is we'll have people come on and we're like, oh, this is really fun. We had a good time. We had a good rapport. We're like, yeah, okay. So we had you come on, right? And then it's like ... They're like, yeah, great time. We're like, I don't think that guy's ever going to invite us on his show. Did we do something wrong, Joe? Were we just like complete jackasses? Like, what happened, man? But then they'll come back on again later. We're like, well, they came back. I don't understand. So we really appreciate you, Mark, being like, hey, you had me on. You guys, you come on my end, right?
Just come on our show.
One. Yeah. Oh man,
it's almost weird having a reciprocal relationship.
Oh, am I the only one? Am I the first reciprocal?
Oh no,
not the only one. But maybe we're just we're just masochists. We get abused by everybody. I don't know. Yeah. No, but we just wanted to appreciate. Thanks. That was a long-winded way for saying thanks for having us on, Mark.
So no, great. Yeah, I didn't have you on because I didn't have a show. I do like weird shit where and by myself 90% of the time.
So to answer your question, that was I think 2 minutes ago. Was that our channel? So we really believe in playing with your toys, which you just put out an awesome video that beat me to the punch. I'm gonna do nothing but troll your video, by the way, and just be like, "Oh, you stole my idea." But
I was making this video right now.
I think that. So, but no, we have actively whatever we can do with our kids. I have them involved in our reviews, like Savage Crucible. Cool. Send us some stuff. I'm working on reviewing with them. We set up battles in our backyard. We absolutely just embrace the play and love of actually having fun with your toys, shamelessly. So that's
rip the package up and immediately throw it in the garbage.
Yep,
100%. Yeah.
And then
I do keep the big pretty boxes like you have behind you.
There you go.
I do keep those.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have this horrible thing where I have the boxes because I'm like, maybe I want them.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like, do it.
Yeah, because there's some beautiful box art, but then I'm like, no, I don't want them. What do you mean? I live in I'm covered in boxes. I have no room for shit. Anyway,
but that's us.
Very nice. Okay, Birdman. We met on G.I. Joe podcast as well.
You did. Yeah. I remember you had like 500 viewers. Now you've got like a bazillion.
Yeah,
you're very popular.
Not quite
very popular, Destro.
Nice, thanks. Oh, we got we getting some people in here. Hello, Melted Copper, The Hunter, Terry Sanderson, New York Knight. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Awesome. Yeah. So and on Soundtracks with Birdman, what are you still doing the G.I. Joe talk through the
I'm waiting for Toy Habits to have his life go back to normal. He's got a kid in college, another kid getting ready to go to college. He's had work trips, vacations. You know how it is being a big time YouTuber. You always got stuff going on. So as soon as he calms back down, we'll get back into it.
Very nice. Now, what issue are you on now? You're like 20, I want to say 5?
6 maybe?
26?
25, 26. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
We made it past the silent issue, but not much further than that.
Well, that was the one I did. Yeah. So we talked about.
Thank you for coming on.
That was fun. Yeah. We broke down the issue 21, great detail.
Panel by panel.
Yep. Yeah, it was really fun. Nice. Okay.
That is really fun. That's actually up here. Hold on, let me move these hats. That's the original G.I. Joe run up there in single issues in those boxes up there. So I appreciate that, Deep Lord. That's awesome.
Nice. Okay. Nice. I have mine somewhere as well.
Somewhere.
Yeah, they're in box somewhere in my base garage, whatever. But
shoebox underneath the humidifier.
You don't mind me just plugging something real fast? I am getting ready to do a book study on my channel on this new autobiography on John Williams. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, awesome. Very nice. Nice. All right. Well, let's get into it, I guess. So what's going on? So, Dom, you brought up, so I made a video about playing with your toys. And, because I feel like a lot of people will say, no, I don't play with them. I just,
That's not the cool answer, Mark.
What's that?
That's not the cool answer if you play with them,
Yeah, it's not the cool answer, right? Yeah.
I'm a toy photographer.
Ooh, nice. Look at that. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. That's a masterpiece there. I just don't buy it. I think no matter what, even the people who say I never play with them, there's just a time when you're sitting there and you're just like you're talking to somebody in a Zoom meeting at work and you're bored and you just pull Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow off and you just have them have a ninja battle off to the side. That's my take. I feel like everybody has there's no way you buy these things and you don't at some point make pew pew sounds with your mouth. It's just not happening. Would you attest to this? We know you play. All right. So what does playing mean to you when you actually play?
Well, when I'm lonely and it's dark outside and the kids are So I agree with you. I think that what was the Savage Land, his channel, Michael, he does tons of photography. He sets on a big table, but he goes frame by frame almost in a story. I was like, there's no way you're not filling the space between there. It's like, oh yeah, in my head, I totally am.
Right.
He's filling in the gaps and basically playing with him. It's like, oh, he would say this, he would do this, right? There's too much going on there, not for you to build, right? So, and I'm not calling him out saying he doesn't. I'm saying that's a good example of someone who embraces it, right? And as a photographer. So for me, I have 2 sons, and I love that you said this in your video too, because I use that shield too. It's like, you're at Walmart with an armful of stuff. It's for the kids. It's for Christmas.
It's for us, but I do mostly play with the kids.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I do embrace that as well. But when they're in college, I'm gonna be like, hey, do you want to come over and play with these toys in my backyard right now? My kids are gone, right? So I will say that we do imaginative plays, how we describe it, right? Where it's voices, acting, all that kind of stuff. I also like doing D&D, so those kind of things go hand in hand. But then I also love Joe will test this, we lay out huge, the last video that I just published too is showing what we're about to just dump my massive 4-inch collection on the yard and just be like, all right, here's what we're doing. There's some rules, there's some dice, let's get after this, man. My son and I just did this on Sunday. It's super fun. So yeah, it's kind of both pieces, right? It's the imaginative play, and there's also just a little bit of gamism to it. So I think it's different flavors, but it's definitely playing. I'm on my knees, we're making noises,
Right, exactly. Yeah. And the kids are good. They're a good cover. I play with my kids. Sure. That's why I have kids. They're not even mine.
Also, please don't take out as a soundbite. I'm on my knees and making noises. Don't take I'm on my knees making noises as a soundbite. I just realized out of context.
You are.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, I'm doomed.
Anyway, let's see. We see Melted Copper says, I play by accidentally leaving my toys at my nephew's, and once they fall in love, I take them back, then accuse them of stealing. Very nice. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, mostly it's, well, first of all, I definitely mess around. I was laughing at that line you said in your video about the Zoom meeting, because I was like, I've definitely done that a few times. Just like like just off camera, you're holding one like you have this, but then it's down below the camera, and just I'm like articulating it and just moving around and moving, like imposing it, and then like people are like, yeah, he looks like he's busy or something. It's really just an action figure out of the shot. But yeah, like I said, most of the time I'm playing, it's usually with the children,
Right.
Typically. I don't remember the last time I actually got down and like did like a big thing just by myself, but like, my son's only 4, so it's mostly me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's all you, man.
Well, we'll pick up the trouble bubbles and like run down the hallway, and he'll be like, yeah, and he'll like throw the missiles and stuff, but I call him Bud and Buddy a lot, like for short, randomly. And then he made his Trouble Bubble pilot say that to mine, and I started laughing so hard because it was. He's like, "What do you think's down there, Bud?" And I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! Can't wait till you get a little older." But I play with my daughter as well, so she's like 7. Half the toys I buy that are female figures, I'm just like, I want more of those. Like, I just give them all to me, because like then she feels like represented and wants to play.
Yeah. You know what's funny is you think like I feel like it's true. Like girls today, they are very into superheroes. They're into like Demon Slayer and anime and Star Wars, and they're as much into it as boys are. But my daughter is so like, her name is Scarlet. I named her after Scarlet. And she is so feminine. Like she just has like gender roles like 100%, not breaking the stereotype in any way. So when she'll have like G.I. Joe, she'll have like the Baroness and Destro, and they're like making cookies,
playing house.
Yeah.
We do that sort of. So like she has a princess castle, and I got my son the Origins Castle Grayskull. We put them together and just make a big castle so we can like play across it, all of it, and like. But she inevitably has like a princess character where she's like, I'm doing this, kind of thing. But she'll also get like, He-Man and stuff and run out there too. So it's like, it just depends. Like we just blend all that. That's the kind of game we just kind of blend everything together. We don't care what the characters are, kind of thing. And the last time she pulled down the Dreadnoks as the bad guys, but like she specifically got like Zorana down and like, like to make sure that there's more girls down there. But
there was a little controversy the other day because she asked me who who Scarlett's boyfriend is. She's like, Scarlett has to have a boyfriend.
It depends on the canon.
I was like, it's Snake Eyes, but he is mute and he has no face. And I don't know. Or you could go Duke, but that's kind of lame. And
the cartoon, I guess, leaned heavy in the Duke direction.
This Chris Yule in the comments here says, I don't have room to play with my Joes. Listen, you got all the space outside, because that's where I have to take all my crap, right? Everyone always, the biggest comment I ever get is like, aren't you afraid of losing your stuff? I'm like, sometimes, but I also walk out the door and go, okay, you know what I mean? Like there's
just
some
chuck in the air,
some control. So outside, super fun.
We play all over our house. I just take over every room. Yeah. That's all.
I do have a rule for myself where it's like if my kid wants to play with something, I can't say no. So it's like it's a $400, HasLab, his tank. I'm like, yeah, sure.
I mean, I have let my son play with that his tank quite a few times, and every once in a while I'm like, God.
Yeah,
okay, be careful with that. Kind of thing. Like be careful with those gull-wing doors.
Scarlet is a better name for a daughter than Lady J or the Baroness. The Baroness would be a little pretentious for a name for a child, for a 5-year-old. You gotta act like the Baroness a little bit more than Scarlet. Now that I think about it,
I think any name that is preceded with the is pretty pretentious. We're gonna name her the Baroness.
That person.
Mark, this subject sounds like it could be a whole episode for you to do a stream on, just playing. I know we're like drifting off topic. This could be a good ripe area to dive into.
Yeah, it would be a little ridiculous. I did start. I tried one thing where I have. I think it's a good idea, but it's very hard to do for the exact same reasons. Where are you guys from? You're in. I want to say
I'm in Atlanta.
You're in Atlanta,
DC.
DC, and Birdman, you're in. I want to say San Diego. Am I right?
That's Toy Habits. I'm in Huntsville, Alabama.
Huntsville. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Sorry. So I have an idea, but it requires people being together in a room, which is I want to do a podcast where I lay out the toy of your youth right in front of you, and
cool.
and then have you play with it as we talk. I did one episode. It actually works better not with us because it's not that much of a shock to you.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean?
Right,
but
right,
I did it with a
yeah.
friend of mine who hadn't seen G.I. Joe in like 25 years.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
I mean, there'd be
think-
certain. It might not work with GI Joe for me, but there'd be certain ones that I just like. If you handed me like something from Mask or something, and I know they're finally like remaking those, but I only have like one, and it's beaten to hell. But like, you know, if you were like, look at this, I'd be like, oh, whoa, you know, like I haven't seen it with all the stuff on there in years, you know, or whatever, that kind of thing. But
right.
I don't think anybody wants a video of me getting a bunch of twigs and rocks and playing with them on a video. I don't think there's a lot of content there, so I don't know.
Cover girl would be an interesting name for your daughter. Yeah, no. Keep her away from the Instagram. Keep her away from that. Already too close to the, you know, everything's babies and boyfriends and shit, you know. I was like, I want to get you a real crossbow. Like, I need, like, that's what we want.
Let's get you a real crossbow.
Can you be interested in having a crossbow instead of
put Nerf
boys?
Tips on the end of the actual arrows.
Yeah.
Or bolts, sorry.
What about you, Birdman? You play?
I occasionally I'll just, you know, like walk them around the, you know, table, or I'm more of a poser, I guess.
100% counts. Nice. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the toy world here. Let's see. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do at all.
No, it's
toy
good.
news. Why is it doing
nice
this
and big.
thing? This is when you're not really good at this. Okay.
It's your first time live streaming with the group. You're okay.
Okay. This is not what I want. All right. So let's go to toy news here. Let's talk with. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of people in here. Here we go. Thanks for coming. 610, Yo Joe Daddy, welcome. G.I. Joe Cobra Delta 17. That's a good question. You know, I have a good question for y'all. What are you collecting now?
Arthritis.
Yeah.
I am also collecting arthritis, unfortunately.
What am I collecting now? Well, classified. I dabble in Marvel Legends here and there. I'll just get a character I like or a team. Like I love Claremont Excalibur. So like I'm a huge Nightcrawler fan. Like they just made Rachel Summers, so I grabbed that immediately, you know, kind of thing. So stuff like that. I don't know. I used to get like I was getting Mythic Legions a little tiny bit, but mixing it in with the new He-Man Masterverse stuff. But I kind of slowed down a lot of that. Finished up Super 7 Thundercats and TMNT for my collections of those, and I was just like, I'm kind of done with that too. So like I've kind of like curtailed off some other stuff. Oh, you know what's ramping up? I love those new Street Fighter toys from Jada.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like those are fun. So,
Mythic
like,
Legion
I've been getting
scares
those.
me because I think if I started, I will never. No.
They're so cool. Don has
they're better. Yeah, they're better now than they were. So now's a good time to get in. They're getting better.
Yeah, that's true. They are really, and the price point's not that much higher.
Yep.
Because of all the things going on, you know.
Yeah. And Birdman, I know you were in Inhumanoids, but are you still collecting, or are you?
I'll buy something that speaks to me, but I'm definitely not a toy completist because I don't have the pocketbook and I don't have the space because I mean I had to make a choice. I decided just to focus on my film score collection, and that takes up most of my money.
Yeah,
but I do buy. I don't know. I may buy 12 action figures a year. That's not a lot, right?
Pretty reasonable. I mean, like one a month is. I don't know how you hold back, but one a month is still.
I am getting my new Snake Eyes tomorrow.
Ooh, Polar Bear?
No, the version 4.
4, yeah.
Version 4. Okay, yeah, all right. Nice. Yeah.
But have we skipped version 3? We don't have a
They did.
version 3.
Version 3.
did.
Yeah, there's
They
no
did.
version 3.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah.
There's
I
no way
love
they're
Snake
not making it.
Eyes.
There's a version of Snake Eyes. They're making it.
They love Snake and Snake Eyes, dude. They just shove Snake Eyes right up your ass. That was like Desert Snake Eyes was the one where I was like, you guys are just really stretching. What about you, Don?
Can I get a bikini Zorana, please? Anybody?
Yeah, exactly. I want that way before I need another Snake Eyes.
So first, Yojo Dad in the comments said smash the like button, subscribe, so make sure you're hitting that. Listen to Yojo Daddy. But yeah, so Mythic Legions definitely. Joe broke my seal and got me into the Street Fighter figures, so they're kind of trickling in. A lot of Joy Toy. Actually, when we show off some of the toys we got this week, I've maxed out on army building GI Joe vehicles for now, because I think I finally run out of space capacity issue. And then honestly, in the 6-inch realm, my boys and I, kind of like Joe's idea of like, hey, we just kind of throw in what works. We kind of like Finn, my youngest son, just bought a skibbity toilet plunger man. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? He loves it. He loves all that brain rot crap. He loves it so much. I'm like, but I was like, you know what, man? Who am I to know? Okay, so we have Plunger Man running around with Speedball and Mega Man, and like, you know what I mean? Like, that's our game. I'm like, okay, dude, like have fun, right? So I'm not a nostalgia buyer though. Like, so all these things are like, oh, check out this vintage. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Like I'm good. Like everybody else, by all means. Yeah, no, I am not. I just, because we're playing with it, we're storytelling, and I have some stuff from my childhood over there, and that's kind of, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I've got my He-Man Castle and Snake Mountain from a child, so I'm like, I'm kind of good. I don't need nostalgia stuff so much. So no, I'm going army building and playing with my kids. That's kind of what falls in my basket there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not. You know, it's funny because I think I feel like I'm a nostalgia peddler. Like that is my job.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Your video is like, remember 1984? Let's rank it off.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And I feel fine about that because whatever. But like there's because there's a lot of GI Joe classified people who are like, it must look exactly like it did.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I like it when it does, but I don't.
Yeah, I like it when it's for me. They nail it when it's like it looks like it, but like it's an upgrade, and they did something new, like a tripwire or something. Is like to me, it was an absolute perfect version where it's like the original tripwire kind of sucks, and then you get this new tripwire, and he looks like him, so you can't claim he doesn't. But he's also like a complete reinvention, really. He's just like, and he looks so good. And I feel like they were doing that a few years ago, and I feel like now they're seemingly getting a little bit like, I don't want to piss off the people who are going to be really upset that this one flap on the arm is not the same as it was in 1988. Which is like, I don't know, who gives a shit, like,
for instance, I didn't get a classic Beachhead even because I like the classified Beachhead they gave us already was fine. I was like, that's fine. I don't.
Yeah, that was a good Beachhead. I didn't get it yet. I might get it. See, I don't collect classified. It's not original GI Joe. Wow, you are a purist, my friend.
Wow.
I always thought
you like the O-ring. That's why. No.
Yeah. I always thought they should do. So I was big into Motu classics when they came out. The subscription. This was like back in like 2014, 15, and they had they subbed, right? But you could have a second sub where it's like, hey, you like the 2000X cartoon, the Cartoon Network one that came out in like the 2000s, right? You can just sub to this. And like, oh, I loved that show as like a college kid, so I subbed to that one, and then I kind of bailed on the vintage stuff because I liked it. And then the movie stuff came out, so you could sub to that. I was like, that's genius, because the people who don't want it don't have to buy it, and they can still get their Filmation or their whatever, and you're just kind of broke it up. Now, I don't know how that was for a toy company to try to manage that, right? Maybe it's easier just to batch it and say, suck it up, or like you said, like cater to one direction. But I always thought you could have a retro wave and then like, hey, here's the modern version of Tripwire, like you said. Like I felt like you could appeal to both those crowds.
Yeah, and I do, I think what they do, and they think they've gotten right now. This is good comment here. God, my Cobra Moray is 40 years old this year. It's insane. Yeah. It's a masterpiece vehicle, by the way. That might be
Oh,
one of
yeah,
my
yeah,
favorite,
that's a
favorite
that's a
things of
great
all
one.
time. Yeah.
It's,
Can we lab that, please? Someone has lab that for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please. This would have been such a better HasLab. That has to
I'm
be
just
next
gonna.
year.
My kids will never be able to take a shower or a bath again. I'll just be like,
Yeah,
this is where this
exactly.
lives now.
Well, by the way, Don,
you're not allowed to get. You're not allowed in here.
oh yeah, you're setting up your backyard. Have you
Yes.
done the? I have like one of those shitty Intex pools that you get for like $300 and you have to build it. It's a giant pain in the
Oh, yeah.
ass, but they're cheap, and so
Yeah.
it's like, and a lot of the stuff floats. It's all the originals. So I was like the whale,
Oh, that's
moray,
fun.
everything
Yeah.
floats. It's like they made it that's so fun to get a big giant pool and like play with them.
Cobra
Yeah.
rat.
The rat is the worst piece of shit. The absolute worst piece of shit.
I like the one-man submarine. What was that? Forget the name of it.
Yeah.
That little blue. Remember that little blue and black thing that like sunk down? I remember.
Was it a bear?
That
Was
is
it a
a piece of
barracuda?
shit.
Yeah, barracuda. Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
Barracuda.
Garbage. Yeah.
Oh, that is bad. I'm gonna be ranking the that year soon, and it's gonna
And
be
you're
rough.
like barracuda, bottom of the list. One
Oh,
guy's in here. They got one torpedo. What is this?
all right. Okay, let's go to that. All right, so let's see what we got here for new. Again, it's
Oh, yay,
this is
Mark!
me being
Yay.
bad at
Aw.
it. I don't want to look at my face. All right.
Oh, it's good.
So here we go. We got this is what I wanted to do. There we go.
There
That's
you
what we'll do.
go.
All right, so let's talk about news. Toy news. The unfortunate news of Hasbro is going to move to Boston. What are your feelings on this? I have my feelings, but I actually live in Rhode Island, so that my feelings are probably a little bit more angry and rage filled than yours. What do you think about Hasbro moving to Rhode Island? I mean, moving from Rhode Island to Boston.
Wouldn't Boston be more expensive for them?
Way more expensive. In fact,
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
Oh
As
yeah.
long as it doesn't affect
And
my toy costs, I guess I'm.
The
Not
area
upset
they're
about it.
going into is like really kind of high end right now too. So I'm like, I don't.
Oh. What is?
Yeah, it's crazy because I know the Seaport area is like the area in town now. I'm just like, why are you moving to the most expensive part of Boston?
I actually work there. I teach screenwriting in a place called Grub Street in the Seaport, and it's like beautiful there. It's like gorgeous,
It is.
and you can't get a fucking taco for more than $50. Like for less than $50. It's like, it's like, I go there. I'm like, let me eat and take myself out to dinner. I'll get a taco. I'll be like, a taco can't be expensive. You throw in a cocktail, $50. I'm like, it sucks.
Yep.
It's awful. And the other thing
You
is,
got layaway on that taco?
yeah. The other thing is now you got to drive through Rhode Island. Most of these people from Rhode Island, they're gonna have to commute to Boston, which is an absolute nightmare. Like Boston traffic is nightmarish. It's like one of the worst. It's got to be up there in the worst in the country. It's so bad. I don't know. You guys, Birdman, you spent some time in Boston, right?
I don't drive in Boston. I ain't crazy.
Yeah.
I thought mine lives up in Boston. Maybe I'll tell him to get a new job.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. This is a good comment. CEO lives up to his name. It's Chris Cox. Yeah,
He's a real Chris.
Yeah. What's your take on this? Anybody have a take?
I'm not really. I mean, okay, you're right. If they're moving to a more expensive area, like that doesn't make a lot of sense unless they're getting some sort of crazy tax deal by being brought in. Like sometimes cities or states may do that to entice big companies to come in. So maybe they're seeing that as a cost benefit analysis. But I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's honestly that is the one thing I will say in their favor is Rhode Island is like the most corrupt government in the United States. So are you aware of that? Like we have like this extreme history of corruption from our buddy Cianci being the mayor of Providence. It was a big crime town. You ever listen to Crime Town podcast?
No.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, wicked mafia run, and it's just and I know this, like all my family are in politics. My whole family's in politics.
Yeah.
My dad's best friend was like an Armenian hitman. So yeah, he was like, I just grew up with this shit. So it's like, it's just the most corrupt government. So the taxes are insane. It's like corrupt Democrat, Catholic, no politics here. I mean, like
You're going deep into politics, so I'm
Yeah,
not sure where.
I'm not commenting on it. I am a corrupt Democrat ballot, but semi-Catholic. But,
Today on Destro Live, we'll be talking about the corruption that runs deep in Rhode Island.
oh, that
Politics
actually,
influence G.I. Joe with the table of jokers. What's their mission necessary? We'll find out.
well, actually, that brings up because I actually got a lot of comments about politics in my feed because I did one video where I talked about controversial issues, but I basically said in that video, I was like, I am not taking a stance. I'm not going to tell you my politics. I'm just explaining these controversial issues to you. Things like Cobra Commander's hood and whatever. And if it's stupid,
yeah.
like that's just a stupid thing. So I don't think that's politics for me to say. It's fine.
I think that's pretty dumb.
That's just dumb, right? Other things are more political. It's like, what are you going to be in? And I got people like literally like screaming at me in the comments, like insane comments. People calling
getting upset on the internet and
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
But they were like, why are you not political? You have no courage. And I just want to say, I am taking a stand to never be political on a fucking action figure channel.
Yeah, it's a toy podcast.
What a good call.
Like, what are you doing?
Like, life is depressing and terrible, and like there's so much shit.
That's
going
the
on.
reason we're doing this.
Yeah. This is actually, and I was saying, like, this is the one thing in like I was doom scrolling today, and I'm looking through, and it's just like a shit storm of awful crap and just people with dumb opinions, and and awful people sharing their horrible political takes for no reason whatsoever. And I'm going through it, and I'm just like, oh, and then I go to this, and like, honestly, this is, for the majority of this, like, except for like, I know there's some toxic fans or whatever. This is a very positive thing. Just a bunch of like people who love toys and want to talk about it. Except for the weirdos who beef. Have you seen this? Like, there's beef between like grown men about action figures,
which is hilarious. I don't have the energy to care about somebody else's YouTube channel. The way that some of these guys do.
It's a lot of energy.
Yeah. I dream of having beef. I want to have beef, but I'm not going to pick it.
Because we should just
right now. Yeah,
for no reason.
I hate flat caps. Done. Hot take.
Yeah. I'm bald. I can't help it.
What, you got over-ear headphones now?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I like the comfort of them. Okay, I hate earbuds. They got big ears. These are comfortable and soft. All right, earbuds fall out all the time.
Are we gonna get quiet? Seriously, where the hell even is Rhode Island? I don't even really know. Honestly. No idea. But yeah.
Weirdly enough, it's center of the United States.
Yeah,
not actually an island.
We should create beef. Beef does drive traffic though. Beef, the algorithm has beef. Yeah.
Let's just Dom. We'll just start putting up videos like, "Did you see what Destro said on his last video?"
No, I asked because you did the play with the toys one. I actually was thinking about doing like, this man plays with his toys, but then but then the whole time just like, and so let's
make fake bad political ads about toys. And then we'll just like ad paid for by Toy Domination.
I'd be into that. That sounds
great. Great.
So anyway, yeah, my take here is, as a Rhode Islander, I probably have more stake in it here. It sucks because it's like, Hasbro's been in Pawtucket, which is like, it's like kind of a poor town. It's a little bit of a destroyed town. And okay. Let's see. Hasbro's going to crash the stock. What they've been doing is sabotaging your stocks, trying to crash your business, going into other things that are the normal business. Yeah, my take is like this CEO is got to go. First of all, and this is not getting invited to talk to tour Hasbro anytime soon. That guy sucks. He is like, he seems.
What's he done?
What's that?
Yeah, what's he done that's making you say that?
So well,
I don't follow the inner workings.
Oh, you don't follow? Okay.
So that's yeah.
Oh, you don't know that they've decided that they're moving away from making toys?
I have heard that. I've heard that.
And there's debate on what that even means. Like, I feel like it doesn't. I feel like some people take that to the ultimate extreme, and they're like that Hasbro is going to stop making toys. I don't think that's true. What he's saying is he wants to become a digital media company where he makes like video games, But has there even ever been a great video game based on a toy line that anybody gave a shit about? It's like
No.
I think he's gonna
Can't think of
fall
one.
on his
There's
face.
been some great toy lines based on
So-
video games.
Yeah,
Oddly
there you
enough,
go.
I only know about Hasbro because of my D&D pop culture stuff I follow, and a lot of that because it's so like they're trying to push to go all digital because they own Wizards of the Coast, which is the big D&D stuff, right? So they're trying to go digital there, and like at its core, that's not what D&D is. So I heard that mentality is bleeding over. Like, hey, video games are what's hot. Video games will be here forever, but it's like making a car company and then saying like, we're gonna import bananas. It's like, what are you doing, man? It's like it's like flipping it on its head. But okay, I mean, but you're right. Where the limits, like, people still buy plastic stuff. They still like things. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like he hates the identity of his own company. It's like he doesn't want to live where it's always been. He doesn't want to have it. It's like the idea of moving to Boston, it's like it's going to cost more because they've owned their building for years. They don't have to lease it. Now they're going to lease like the most expensive place.
It just seems like financially a really dumb move.
Yeah,
So,
they're
so this
firing
guy's
people all
never
the
eaten
time.
a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. I don't know. It's sad because I think that what's going to happen here is, Hasbro. It really is. It's a shame. I kind of love Hasbro, but hate Hasbro. I think, it's one of those things where the company is, it's amazing, but I know probably because I work I worked in film for a little while, video. And about every third person I knew worked at Hasbro for 6 months, and I can't tell you one person who was happy with it. One person who enjoyed their experience. It was just that kind of corporate, I don't know, bullshit culture that just really toxic.
Well, I mean, so an old rusty giant falls, right? And maybe that's good. Maybe that shakes things up. The license gets picked up by a bunch of people who are passionate about it and small. And you have we have so many indie toy lines. We mentioned Mythic Legions here. Like maybe that innovation is the way to go. And like they picked the digital, great. And they dropped Transformers and G.I. Joe, Star Wars, all that stuff, and other people can pick it up. And we've got more action figures that are better, innovative. You know what I mean? Like there could be an opportunity here too. Like if I look at a silver lining, like fine, let them hang themselves the rope they made, and hopefully the pieces will be on the floor for others to pick up and run with it. So.
Right, yeah, because it's actually true. They have like very little respect for anything that's they have. They love Star Wars. They love Marvel Legends. They have very little respect for any of the sidelines. Like they were able to they handed Mask right over to loyal subjects. They're like, we don't care about it. We don't want to do anything with it. I think Super 7's trying to grab Inhumanoids.
Oh, cool!
Please, I'll buy all that.
Yeah.
See, there it goes. See, there's an opportunity. It was waiting to happen. So,
and there's no reason to just let all that idea sit there when people would buy it. I mean,
Valaverse just basically made G.I. Joe Part 2, so it's like, obviously someone, especially if that was an available license, I feel like somebody would just pick it up.
Yeah. So
will it be as huge and prolific? Maybe not, but
right.
I
hope Hasbro crashes and they have to sell off everything. Bobby Val will be there to pay it up. Yeah, he bought up a couple things, I'm like, and people people get pissed off at him because he shits on Hasbro all the time. But what I think they don't get is he has legit personal beef there, which is he worked there. You know what I mean? And he made toys for them, and so I get it. It's like it's not like us where I might just complain and I don't like something they do, but I don't. It ultimately doesn't affect me that much,
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What do we got here on
again? Mark again. Yes.
Yeah, I love this.
Keep it going. Everybody do a shot every time Mark goes big screen. You'll be
I will do
in 10 minutes. It'll be fantastic.
This is also, by the way, when you don't buy StreamYard. This is what happens when you buy Restream. If you're thinking about streaming anybody, Restream is the cheap one.
Everybody super chat so Destro can afford StreamYard. Super chat now.
Yeah,
put StreamYard in the super chat.
Look at that plug. That was professional. Good job.
Yeah. Okay. So this is there's not much going on in G.I. Joe news as far as I'm concerned. This is the big one though. The Legacy
they're finally putting this out.
What do you think? You gonna pick it up?
I buy them all.
Did you buy the
No, I mean,
fireman? Did you buy the
I'll
fireman?
probably. I didn't get the fireman actually.
Okay, all right.
That one seemed a little like, well, that's the point of that. The cop, I want to get a couple just so I can have a little team of cops with Law and Order, kind of thing.
Hmm.
I'll just make it military. I'll just be like, maybe I'll get them new helmets from like Gridiron or something like that, so it's not.
They're
straight
the
police.
DF guys, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab it.
This thing is genius to me. I think this is gonna kill because you got all. I feel like every Marvel Legends fan needs 5 to 10 of these.
Yeah,
I mean, like you really do because you're gonna have. You need a series of cops for whatever criminal to be.
You need the cops to get beat up by the supervillain first, so then the superhero can swoop in and save them.
For those in the audience that don't know, I have a dangerous Marvel Legends problem, and Mark is appealing to that addiction. And it's dangerous. This is
it's also a really good extra head. Like if you want to customize a couple of like if you have 2 flints or something and you want to change the head off or something like that. So,
who doesn't love extra head?
Yeah, you gotta love extra head.
On her knees making noises.
Yeah. Okay. So I think this thing is gonna kill. I don't get the gun. That is not
the barreled shotgun thing.
That does not seem like a gun that is appropriate for a police precinct to be using. I don't know. Dom, you're a gun guy, right?
I mean, so I can't see up close, but it could potentially be non-lethal, right? You could potentially have rubber in there, but it looks like a shotgun that has a magazine to it. So I can't see it up close though. But
it's a drum. It's a shotgun drum.
Yeah. So
yeah,
clear those streets one way or the other.
I don't really get the flare gun. I don't know. The cops.
The flare gun made me laugh for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I just saw in the news that some lady shot a neighbor in the face with the flare gun. Not that that's funny. It was terrible, but I laughed. It reminded me of this. She was like 92 and she like shot the guy and he was like, ow, he didn't die. Okay, so let's calm down.
It's not.
Yeah. But I was like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my God, there's the granny flare gun, right? So it's full of bean bags. Yeah, see, there you go. It's a beanbag gun. I don't know. Those beanbag ones are usually pretty big. They're like 30 millimeter, I think. So, but I'm not a huge gun guy. I just have, a lot of tiny ones. So, and I'm in the military. But
you are in the military. Yeah, that's why. That's why I
still am. Yeah.
I'm like I have a gun, but I barely shoot it kind of guy.
What do you have?
45 Magnum. That's about it.
Uzi.
Damn. Okay.
That's what I have. Uzi.
Yeah, you have an Uzi?
I got Uzi.
Yeah, just straight up 80s Chuck Norris Uzi.
I got it.
What are you gonna do with it?
I got it because I like to cosplay as Snake Eyes, the most beloved of all the characters.
Yeah. He lives in Mafia Deep, Rhode Island, so he's carrying all sorts of legal fire. That's what I took away from this.
I'm protected. I'm connected to it. I'm okay. I'm half Italian. I'm good. This thing. Did you hear about the theories about why this did not?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know if that's true. It must be true because they just dropped it weirdly. Like it was supposed to be Yojo June reveal, right? Or at least pre-order or something, and then like. All that stuff was happening in LA, I guess. And and then it was basically just like, oh, let's not talk about that. And they just buried it. I was just like, why not just put it? It's just a toy. Like no one cares.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like the audience of G.I. Joe classified buyers would have cared if you put out a police action figure.
No.
Yeah, no,
really
it's
random.
The right demographic, yeah.
And it's not like they delayed it at all. Like it's coming out the same. So now it's just going to be in stores. Like it's not going to be a pre-order. You're just going to find it. Like it's just going to go up on. It's going to be an in-stock item on Pulse or whatever, and it's going to be in the stores. And I'm just like, so all you did was just not put it up for pre-order and show people pictures of it until the last second. Really weird move.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, there's a sort of theory floated. I think it was like YouTuber people floating this theory because they need some shit to talk about. Mm-hmm. As a guy who needs some shit to talk about, I understand that.
YouTubers, man. YouTubers the worst.
How do you have
as a guy that also
do I have commercials during a live stream? I am not.
That's weird.
It is.
Wait,
Dude, I
What's
have
this
one.
janky ass restream thing you were trying to pitch me before?
I mean, I
$20
had the
a
stream
month,
playing
man.
off to the side,
20.
and I didn't see it.
How much you paying for the stream? You're at,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
70, 80?
Meanwhile, all the people who are attending here, their spam box is just over flooding right now. They're getting random text messages from robots like restreams, great.
They might put commercials on automatic. YouTube loves money, and they have these new settings where they just like give me more
That's
money.
true.
Settings, so they just so they whatever, which gives me more money, but whatever. I don't think on live stream you're necessarily going to make a ton of money anyway, so it's like
Right.
I just assume turn it off because that would be annoying, I think. But
we got this copy here.
oh, we would make money if you give a super chat. I don't know, you don't need to, but people do it. I'm selling you on that. You guys get super chats? Is that a thing? I see these people, some live streaming, they get like super chats all the time. Like, what motivates one?
I mean, periodically, but not.
No, we
never
got
asked
commercials.
No,
I
we
am
have some
sorry.
there's a lot.
I am
Wow.
if I can turn it off, I will turn it off. Honestly, I can't do it now, but if the next one, I will turn it off. If there's a way to do it, because that's
Today on Destro
Oh,
Live.
you know what? I
Mark
have YouTube
milks his
Premium,
fans.
so I don't have
Yeah.
all the work. So that's maybe why I'm not.
all right, so basically the gist here for those of you who don't know of the sort of controversy was there was a theory that they were going to put out this cop, and then they immediately decided to just like not put the cop out at all, and they just because they were feeling that Americans were so angry with cops because there was a lot of. But what I don't even know. There was like cop violence, but not really.
It was.
Like
I think it was directly connected to the stuff in LA going on with the National Guard moving in and all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So there was like protest violence
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of thing, and they thought that Hasbro was responding to that. I feel that's far fetched a little bit, but it's possible. I don't know.
It's possible only in the sense of like. They did bury it randomly, so it is a little weird. Maybe they were just like, let's just not put eyeballs on this right now, and that's all it was. I mean, they made it seem like it was a bigger deal in the YouTuber world, I think, than it probably was. They're probably just like, hey, let's not flash this cop figure around. Let's just wait till it gets here, and then we'll sell it.
Maybe I don't know. That's stupid, but
just a quieter approach, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I think six of these is you kind of need a bunch for Spider-Man to like.
I'm definitely getting 2. I don't know if I want 6.
I'm not getting 6 of anything. I'm too broke.
Yeah. I mean, just getting 2 of certain things sometimes. I'm like, whew, that was a big that pre-order hit.
Oh, let's see. All right, so let's talk about here. Let's see.
I think you got a super chat.
Yes. Did I get a super chat? Whoa, okay. Nice. All right.
10-speeded brown shoe.
Let's see here. Let's see what we got coming out now. And some of the new hits here. We're gonna see okay, this whatever this is. We'll just talk about this briefly. What do you think? This
I don't know. Yeah. Go ahead, Dom. Go ahead, Birdman.
Yeah, we'll let Birdman go first here. Yeah.
That's just not my cup of tea. I'm happy for the people that like it, but it doesn't. It's not ringing my bell.
Yeah. Anybody else? Does anybody buy any of the Super 7 stuff?
I don't know.
No,
I don't like. They have a. There's. I was just talking to Dom about this, and we were literally in the same store, and I was like, "Look at this! Doesn't that look weird? It doesn't have the same. There's something about it. They're just like thin arms and legs, and they're just straight down. There's no texture or wrinkles to the pants, and like stuff. There's just like an emptiness to it. It doesn't feel like a really like an actual vintage G.I. Joe. I'm glad they're finally doing the O-ring though. At least there's that.
Yeah,
the other ones were horrible.
Yeah, I bought the Ramar.
Yeah.
That's the only one I bought. I want to buy the Fatal Fluffies. I'm interested.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
When they do things that you didn't have as a kid, I'm into it. It's not my priority because right now I'm more into the 112 scale. I like the classified scale and everything. I'm kind of more interested. I'm interested even like He-Man. I'm interested in I like the Masterverse stuff, the 7-inch or 6-inch. I just like the detail right now. For me, like the O-ring was like, yeah, I think it is kind of the best.
I
because-
appreciate the O-ring. I love my O-rings. I have a million
Yeah.
of them, but like I just, it's just not something I'm like
But it's more
continuing to get.
It's more retro than the actual vintage figures, right? It's
Yeah,
like
that's
even
what's weird about
I'm
it.
like the
Yeah.
older figures had so much more like vibrance and detail to them. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you wash
Yeah.
these down and
Ooh.
then hike the price up, and I'm just like, man, I
Yeah.
just again, I'm the same way as Birdman, attorney at law. That if somebody loves it, go for it, dude. I'm glad that scratches your itch. But for me, I'm just like, I'm good. Like no.
Mhm.
And what's the price point on those? Are they like $15?
No, sir.
Oh, here we go. We got
Oh, they're higher.
Jason in the chat. It's one of my
They're 20, I think,
Wow.
best viewers.
which is like a classified 25.
always a supporter. Thank you, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Nice. Yeah, I don't get this one too. Like, can you? I thought I know it pretty well. I think. What's the sword like? Like this never happened. What is
It's a
this from?
machete.
Does anybody
It's
in
a-
the
It's a machete.
in the chat, or do you guys know why the fuck he has a sword? Do you have any idea why? This man has
Tiger
a
Force
sword?
is like jungle. You need a
Yeah,
machete
it's
in
jungle.
the
You need a
jungle.
machete.
It's common sense.
Chop down all the
You gotta
banana
hack
plants.
through those vines.
It's not a machete. It's a fucking medieval sword.
Is it really?
It's a
medieval
claymore.
It's legitimately a claymore.
That's the
I think I must have missed an episode of G.I. Joe
maybe.
because
that was the episode when
Did he ever
Duke
wear Tiger Force in the cartoon?
and he pulled the
No,
sword
that's
from
the
the
thing, he never
stone
did.
and he became king of England. And no, I remember this episode clearly. Honestly, that batshit crazy plot.
Tom, look at that complexion. Look at that hair color. He's king of Germany.
Oh, there we go. Yes, yeah. The Franks.
now the original Tiger
I mean, his
Force.
name's Hauser.
Now the original Tiger Force Duke had dyed his hair brown for some god.
Maybe it was just
forsaken
dirty
reason, by the way.
brown. Maybe it was dirty blonde. I mean, I don't know.
Hmm.
Duke has the power.
What is the point of this? This is so stupid. I don't understand it
Yeah,
at
I
all.
don't
I don't know. They could be doing so many
yeah, that's
cool
definitely not a
things
machete.
as like Super Saiyan. It's not. It's a sword. It's a medieval sword. It's like a halberd and some shit.
Does he not have a rifle?
No.
No.
No, he doesn't even have a rifle. That's the other thing.
Did
They
he
chinch
fight
you
with a
they
sword in that
$20.
like band over his head, weird slave arena episode? But that was a
Make my-
Tiger Force. I'm just saying, was that? Did he?
They did that.
My
figure,
brain
though.
hurts.
They
Oh,
gave
yeah,
him
they
the-
did. Huh.
The other thing is these things they're $25. They're the same
Yeah.
as a classified, and they have
Oh,
one
they're
one
25
accessory.
now? Oh,
Like,
my
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's what I was like.
or they're 20.
I
It
think
might
they're
be
20. Yeah, I think they're 20.
Okay.
I could be wrong though. That might be 25.
That's upsetting. That's an
Oh, it's sold out.
upsetting.
It's sold out.
upsetting
It's
thing.
instantly gone.
And
Everybody
it's
bought
sold
it.
out.
It's 50
We'll just
now on
throw by
eBay.
any slop they
Yeah,
fucking
it's
serve
on-
us
yeah.
here. Okay. All right, let's see. I know you're a He-Man fan,
this
Motu
one.
fan,
Yes.
right? This.
I'm
What do you think of? I mean, Mondo to me is upsetting because I don't know if any Birdman you wear the Mondo,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
$250.
Uh,
well,
yeah.
those are the
But
12
look at it. Look at it. My God.
Yeah.
I mean,
These
look at
are
it.
these are proper 1/12 scales. So like I don't they'll probably be like expensive like those Ghostbuster ones they did like the $100 or whatever. But like I don't know. They're not.
I
gonna
heard
be
they are
250
going
or
to be.
whatever.
Yeah, I heard they're $100. Yes, is the.
I mean, it looks
word on the
amazing.
street.
It's like a Mesco.
That is incredible. Yeah, I don't like his face though. He-Man's face.
It's just something about it.
He's got a little.
Isn't that
wiener
more the
face.
2000X
Yeah.
space though?
Is it?
I
Oh,
don't know.
sure,
I'm
it
just-
is.
I'm
It is.
I'm guessing. I never. Dom, you knew.
I like that
you know
original-
2020X or
I
2000X or whatever.
do. I like it. It's kind of a weird blend because that was the animation style was very chiseled and flat surfaces, and he was much
Mhm.
younger looking. And this is kind of a blend between the older one. I like the style. I think it's really cool. At that price point, though, I'd rather buy.
Yeah, the base is really cool. It's really
detailed.
detailed. Yeah, the price point, I don't know. Yeah.
If you can zoom in, you can see he's got a little dick.
Oh,
fanny
that's the
pack.
first thing I looked at. I didn't have to zoom in. Yeah, no.
What is
first
that?
thing.
What is
My
that
eyes went right
about?
to it. Yeah. What do you mean? That's
What is
because he's
that
got no
about?
armor, so he's gonna guard the goods.
That's where you keep
obviously
your
what's going on.
wallet.
Yeah, and
It's
this
a normal. It's a normal thing.
Where's he gonna put it, Mark? He's wearing a freaking X over his chest and fur. Of course, he's gotta have a fanny pack. Come on.
Fanny pack,
He may be
right?
ripped,
I
but he's
don't
also
get it.
pragmatic. Okay, like
Every time I'm at the store and I have to pay and I unzip my pants and take my wallet out of my underwear, they do look at me weird, but I'm like, this is where you keep it.
That is too small. You were right. That is a tiny head. That is a shrunken head.
You know,
That
I
is a
saw
very
I saw
strange-
another shot of it. The head didn't look that small or that bad. So maybe there's a
Well,
different head swap.
okay.
Maybe there's a head swap with it or something. But
yeah,
You know,
I guess.
I've always like wondered. I've always felt when I go out, I've got nowhere to put all my stuff. Like I got like these giant cargo, I have cargo shorts and look out to the side. Maybe I just need a dick
Yes.
pack like that, like He-Man.
Evolution
Here.
of the fanny pack. It's a dick pouch. That's all it is. It's a sack that goes over your sack. It's perfectly fine.
Now where the 100 head is shrunken. Oh, there we go. It's Grayskull's trap door.
Nice.
There you go.
So you win. You win. Good job.
You win. You win. Yeah,
Well
Joe,
done.
you win.
Give him a super chat.
All right.
now this.
This thing
on.
is
Yeah, yeah.
unbelievable. If I had money, I mean, like, if I had money, I would buy that. I wouldn't buy the 12-inch,
No.
$250 one. Who is buying
That
that
thing
shit?
is, I don't know.
I know someone who's buying them.
Really.
Not me.
I have
but
to
a
say, like,
friend.
Michael.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my favorite X-Men is Nightcrawler. When they showed that Nightcrawler one, I was like, oh, I kind of want to buy just that one, you know, like kind of thing. But I'm like, if I open that door, then I can't close it.
Oh,
You know,
So this
He's on
the
juice. Yeah.
2000X
That explains his
line. When the Four Horsemen sculpted that one, they like didn't finish the line, so there were some figures left over. So they just made staticons. They're just statues, and they made a clawful statue. He was amazing, and it looks like that figure now is what they imagined that clawful statue was. So cool.
Mhm.
But you know,
That
straight
does
up,
look awesome.
yeah, really cool sculpt.
That thing is amazing. If it was not I mean, yeah, hopefully it's like Mezco. I don't know if you bought any of the
I have a lot
Mezco
of
stuff,
it,
but
yeah.
it like, oh, okay, yeah, that Mezco Destro is
Mhm.
incredible, but it came down really.
It did,
quick.
but none of the rest of them
And it-
did, which I was kind of like, I didn't get the Duke, and because I didn't like the head sculpt, but I was
can't
like,
see
I'm
the
really
head.
waiting for that Duke.
I don't
to
like
come out.
that.
Mark, can you scroll up?
Yeah, the
You
Mezco
scroll up, they
shit
can't see the
isn't
head.
good.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a
scroll
little
up.
tad, a little touch.
Well, you
There you
wanna
go.
see the
Yeah.
head? Oh
There you go.
yeah, he looks
that's pretty cool.
amazing. That thing is incredible.
I liked the new
That'd be
Eternia
tempting
one.
for
Like
me.
I just got the new Eternia one, Quaffle, like last year, I guess. I think.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
came out, and that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
No, that's really good.
That was good enough for me. Like that's the thing. Like this looks amazing, and it would be cool to have him with the other one and just make them like multiple, like claw people, and not just like a specific character. But you know, it's probably going to be the price point that just shoves me out of this line, though.
Yeah, like $100 a figure is rough. I'm tempted to get the Storm Shadow and the Firefly, but
Clawful's weakness is Old Bay and melted butter.
Very nice, very nice. He does look delicious, basically. All right,
Yay! Take a
let's
shot.
see.
Mark,
again,
take a
it's
shot,
me.
everybody.
Not what
With
I wanted
Mark,
to do.
take a shot.
All right, again, no idea what I'm doing. So movies and comics. We'll talk about movies. I don't know. Is it? We're going to skip the comics for today. Have you heard about the He-Man Motu
I
movie
have, yeah,
that's coming out? Okay. Have you heard about this?
probably not.
And the casting decisions that they're making.
Oh,
Have you heard? Some of the casting's
Brought back
great,
Dolph Lundgren.
and
I mean, the guy that's playing
So-
He-Man / in the Prince Adam pink shirt running down the street, those shots that we've all seen looks really good. I was just like, okay, that looks like He-Man running around.
I don't want to
He
hurt
looks-
your feelings, but that's actually my body with his head superimposed.
it.
I don't like to brag, but
he did get ripped. So he did get very ripped for the role. He's got a very punchable face, though.
Doesn't Prince Adam though?
He is
Look at that
punchable.
old cartoon.
Face.
So, but this is the one that blew my mind, which is like the first thing that brought attention to it. Is like, well, I mean, what are the chances it's going to be good? But this is the one thing that makes me think. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. But you know about this? Kristen Wiig is
It's
robotic.
Mark
Mark's
again.
face.
It's me again. Why is this doing? Okay, Kristen, do you know
looks
that
just
Kristen
like her.
Wiig is playing Robota? Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, like, I guess it's a little random that it's a female voice coming out of a male character, but he is a robot. So at the same, well, assuming they make it look like that at all. which they probably would. But I mean, like,
right.
you know, like an Alan Tudyk doing a Superman robot voice or all the numerous voices he's done. It's like it's not that weird, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm just like, well, let's see what they do with that. I don't know what they're doing, like kind of thing. But like, I'm not like upset about
Fair
it.
enough. I mean, fair enough. Yeah. What do you think, Birdman?
I had a Kristen Wiig joke, but I don't know if I should say it. No, I'll go ahead and say it. What's the difference between Roboto and Kristen Wiig?
What?
You have to have batteries to play with Kristen Wiig.
Anyway,
moving right along.
The rest of the casting looks great. Like Tila, whoever's playing Tila looks great in that, like in the role. I mean, like I don't know, it all looks pretty good to me so far. So I'm kind of going like, well, that's a weird one, but maybe they have a thought process here. I don't know.
Well, here you go. What the fuck? Where are the man boobs? Well, I don't know. They're supposed to be man boobs.
Maybe they just wanted more female characters, and they were like, "This one's a robot. Like it could be."
Yeah.
Why don't
You have
we-
a Siri voice.
Okay. And I don't want to be. I'm not one of those like everything has to be. I'm going to rage against why everything's woke and shit. I'm not one of those people.
Here we go. But here we go.
That's tiring.
I'm not racist, but
Um,
I'm gonna.
So no. I don't have a problem with her. If they want to make, to me, like what it does is signifies not that she's female. I don't care. First of all, Roboto should have like Stephen Hawking's voice.
That's
Like,
fair.
That's speaking stuff.
You know what I mean?
I love
Like,
the Alexa comment. That's what I was thinking
yes,
too.
that's what it should sound like. What do you don't need her. What do you?
Just
You don't need
Prince
her.
Adam's gonna be like,
the other
Alexa, play.
The other thing is like Kristen Wiig is like, Kristen Wiig is like poison for any, movie that has like any nerd fan
Mhm.
movie. She was in Ghostbusters, the female Ghostbusters movie, and she was in Wonder Woman 2.
Mhm.
So you got like box office poison here. I love Kristen Wiig too.
I think
by the
she's
way.
great.
I'm
Yeah, but
not a
why
shot girl. I think
Roboto?
she's great.
Yeah.
She's great. Yeah, and that's for me. The thing that bothers me about this is like, is she going to be making like quips?
I hope it. Like
Is she
again, I
gonna
hope
be
it's
like
like. Did you see the new Superman, Mark?
Yeah, it's
Like
something
that,
different,
like
yeah.
the robot that's just like, I wish I had a name. I
Yeah.
like the name Gary.
Yeah.
Like that would be fun. I mean, like I feel like she could do that kind of stuff. Like that'd be
I
funny.
think so. Or any other sassy
will
robots
they-
in Star Wars, right? Like there's always like one sassy robot walking around. So like, yeah,
I could do with a less sassy
She
robot.
could do a C-3PO deadpan kind of.
I do not want a sassy.
well, no, what was
robot.
the hunter killer robot in Rogue One? He was kind of sassy, right? He was funny.
Oh
he's
yeah,
sassy.
he's pretty sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Well, they had Phoebe Waller.
That was also Alan
Phoebe,
Tudyk, by the
whatever.
way. He's really
yeah,
good
there
at
you
playing
go.
a sassy
right.
robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk. I don't know. I think it's more the fact that she is this. I don't care if it's a woman. It's not. I don't. The gender swapping thing is whatever. It's more about
so you're
like.
worried about her tone. You're worried about the actual like actress's tone of how she'll play the character, then, right? You think it's gonna be too like silly Billy to
Yes.
be professional here? Silly Billy?
Yes.
All right,
Yes. Thank
Well,
you.
when you have,
Yes.
and I mean, I've said this for years, but like when you have like a super ridiculous premise like Master of the Universe
There you go.
is, it needs to be handled with like kind of the most earnestness and seriousness because it's already comes like ingrained with like the level of silliness that is like a man running around in a loincloth with it, kind of thing. It's so
Yeah, right,
like
right.
I do understand that aspect of it. Like we don't need comedy or you don't need like levity even out of almost any of the characters because it's just going to be there. Period. Like you're always going to be trying to overcome that.
Yeah, I'm worried if they go too silly, is it going to be stupid? Like, there's some of the casting decisions I think are great, and some of the casting decisions I think really make me question. And this is, I mean, like, are you enthused about this movie at all?
It's a
or
little
what's
too
your
early to
latest
tell,
thoughts?
but I kind of am.
Yeah. What about you,
so-
Dom?
All right, I really liked the Batman, the last Batman movie they did.
Oh,
okay,
so good.
So
So good,
everyone made fun of the Twilight kid. That's like he's gonna be Batman. He's gonna be Batman, right? So everyone
So
like
good.
tore it apart and didn't give it a chance. Honestly, like sometimes you don't know the person's talent. I really don't know Kristen Wiig, but honestly, I'm excited that there's going to be a Motu movie, even though I'm great. It's my childhood. My kids kind of like it too. So I'm like, yeah, let's see. I kind of just go into these all the time. Like, all right, let's see what you got. Because the Batman surprised me. And it's one of my favorite Batman movies. So like, with that kind of mentality, it's like, all
People
right,
said the
let's see what
same
you
thing
got.
about Heath Ledger. and now they're all.
Oh
like,
yeah,
"He's the
there you go.
greatest
Yes,
Joker."
yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
They said the same thing about Michael Keaton.
Yeah, and like granted, I don't know like half this cast. I do not know at all. I have no idea.
Like
Yeah,
Mr.
good,
Mom
though.
is Batman. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that was before the internet.
Oh right, that's right.
They were like, "That's the stupidest
about you,
thing ever,"
Birdman?
and he like crushed it.
What about you, Birdman? Were you a He-Man guy?
I had some of the figures. I like the mini comic books the best. That's my preferred version of
Yes.
He-Man. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I wish I could get excited for a movie. I don't remember the last. Like I saw F1 in the theater, and before that it was Maverick, Top Gun, and before that I think
You got a
it
Need
was
for Speed.
Avengers Endgame.
Which was good. That was fucking. You won because you saw the one. You know that was an amazing movie.
I came home and got out my Sky Striker. You know, it's just like
Yeah.
it's like sixth grade all over
This
again.
is it.
Now, the one thing that actually does give me hope is the director is pretty great.
Oh, who's
And
directing?
the
I don't
writer
even
is
know.
pretty great. So it's Travis Knight. He directed Bumblebee, and he directed Kubo and the Two.
Oh, I like
Strings,
Kubo
which
like
is
that
and
movie.
Bumblebee.
Yes, I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
Bumblebee was
Yeah,
the
Kubo and the
best
Two
Transformers movie they made.
100%,
Especially the first
yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah, they looked like the Transformers. It was
so good.
crazy. It was
Yeah.
so weird. I was like,
You
the
could-
Transformers are on the screen, and the Transformers.
I know that guy. I had him.
It's not just a bunch of shattered metal all over the screen.
You could tell what was going on. There was no obnoxious
Yeah.
people. It was like not like a Transformers movie
Yeah, it
at
was
all.
interesting.
Mm-hmm. So and Kubo's
Yeah, Kubo's
Yeah,
great.
really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
That one.
I'll flip
Yeah,
you.
go ahead.
What's
No,
that?
no, no.
No, we'll flip
Yay,
through
take
the
a shot,
again,
everybody.
so
All
these three.
right.
This is the
Oh wow,
jeez,
he's
take a shot.
put on a ton of weight for
Shit
this
face.
role because that's not him now at all.
Yeah.
So that's
see,
a
I mean, with a
drawing.
punchable
Joe, that's a
face.
drawing. Idiot.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah,
God.
that's not real.
That's a Zoolander. He's making the Zoolander face.
He is. It's blue steel.
The Zoolander
Yeah.
face, man.
I hope he can turn right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
He did get jacked.
He got big, man.
I don't know.
mean, so there's that.
I mean, I'll
The blonde hair
whatever.
doesn't look
We'll,
bad. I mean, again, just from those shots I've seen of him like running down the street with Tila, like off behind the scenes shots of them like running down the street or something. I'm like, okay, all right. Like,
Yeah.
that's a little.
The
That
other
in and
one
of
that
itself
Bob-
is a little concerning, though. Why are they running down the streets? Just set it in Eternia. Why
Please.
are they running down a
Please.
regular street?
Yeah, that's annoying. It takes place apparently in the first like half is in Earth.
I'm out.
Why?
Yeah, exactly right. And he's like forgotten who he is.
Why?
and he's waking up.
Why?
It doesn't make. I don't know. It's a direct sequel to the Masters of the Universe, the 80s movie.
Oh no.
yeah. It's completely unnecessary.
Courtney Cox is going to be.
And then
in
the
it.
other thing
it's going to be good.
My boy got that. He does. That's a punchable face, man. That's a really punchable face. I think once he got jacked and it's not as punchable now, but I don't like that.
I mean, He-Man's got that.
The other thing that bothers
fancy
me-
boy, that Prince Adam face. You know, it's fine.
He looks like a Crimson Twin almost.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's some good casting.
But he is not. I don't know. He looks young, but whatever. And the other thing that drives me crazy is Jared Leto here. Again, I did it again.
Yes.
This is me now. Okay, Jared Leto as this is shit.
I didn't know that was.
This
I didn't know that was the casting. Now I'm a little like, all right, maybe
You
I'm
didn't
not
know that?
excited for this movie.
Brutal. Yes, it's absolutely brutal. Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? It's terrible. Blue steel. Yep, that is the look.
Skeletor's gonna have damage tattooed on it across the skull of his face.
What bothers me is like this guy. He really has never been great in anything that I can remember, and he's like, do you know about him? Like he basically harassed.
Yeah.
The
Suicide
cast.
Squad.
Suicide
of
Squad,
Suicide
yeah.
Squad. Yeah.
He's very method. He was in. He was in character.
Anyway, so that's the He-Man. I hold out hope, but there's a few signs that it might be horrible. There's some good casting too, some very good casting. Morena Baccarin is playing the
Yeah,
Sorceress.
that's a good one.
She's not ugly.
She is. That is for sure.
Yay!
Wait again. Oh, that's me. I'm ugly. All right, here we go. This is what me. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
Sorceress.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Not-
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
ugly at all.
Deadpool's girlfriend. Yeah.
No. Yeah. And Man at Arms is Idris Elba.
Oh, really?
Which is,
That's
again,
all right. Well, that's kind of
not
fun.
Idris Elba. Yeah, I think he's great. He's a great actor.
Wait, Birdman dropped
people
off.
complain about
Destro.
people can he's on the stream. Okay, people can complain about like race swapping and shit in movies, whatever. I think after you mentioned Don the Batman, Jeffrey Wright was amazing.
Oh yeah, that was.
I don't
great.
think anybody can you can't legitimately complain about Jeffrey Wright being Commissioner Gordon. That is insanity to me.
Yeah.
It just he was
Nice,
fantastic. So good. But all right. Let's see. So did anybody pick up anything recently? Here we go.
I
We'll talk about
actually
that,
got
and then we'll go
one thing only. I bought another one of these little Joy Toy Army Builder promotional builders here with the jet backpack. So this will make number 16 for me of this specific type because they're super cool. He went on sale for like $15. The little jet backpack comes off. It comes off. And you can put a Marauder's head on there. So I saw them around there. They're really fun. Really love these guys. And they fit a specific role for our games. So really fun.
Oh yeah. I've always been curious about
Love
those.
them.
Oh, they're
the
awesome.
promotional ones really fun. So they're getting up a little more like 20-ish, but when you look for them on sale, they drop down to like 14 or 15 or something like that. Snatch them up because they're totally worth it.
They're 20, but they look better quality than the Super 7 O-ring.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, they look
Night
pretty
and day on
incredible.
that one.
That's all I got though. Yeah. I've been real light this last couple weeks.
That is low for you.
But here's the thing.
You buy a lot of toys.
It's all this like when the beach, you're at the beach, you're sitting there like la la la, and you don't feel the water anymore and your legs, and you look down like where'd the water go? And then you look up, you're like, oh my god, that's what's coming. The Marvel Legends this wave is like building up. Like,
Marvel Legends wave is coming.
So I had to stop myself from impulse buying because I know I've got like this wave of pre-orders that hit. And
that's kind of what's been happening to me. I've been getting I've had a tidal wave of classifieds coming in.
I've had a tidal wave of classifieds not coming in. Those motherfuckers. If you buy from Hasbro, do you buy from Hasbro Pulse?
So I usually just go straight Big Bad Toy Store almost all the time. But ever since that tariff shenanigans, I know it's not a lot, but it went up like $2 or $3 a figure, and I was like, for whatever reason, Pulse just kept it to the same price. So I was like, I'm just gonna do Pulse for now. So I kind of shifted a bunch of stuff over there. So recently, I've been getting stuff from Pulse, but for the most part,
you never get anything from Pulse.
Yeah.
Pulse doesn't get you stuff.
I have noticed that because there's exclusives and stuff. So no matter what, I've always been getting a few things from Pulse. But it always comes in later than it seems like everybody else gets it, or for whatever reason. I feel like whenever I order something from Hasbro Pulse, it's just everyone is reviewing it on the internet and has it for weeks on end before I'm finally geez, finally. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm so angry. I have Crystal Ball is coming this week, and I've seen reviews of Crystal Ball that are 6 months old.
I got Crystal Ball recently, 3 weeks ago.
You did.
It finally came.
Where'd you order
but I
them?
think I got it. I think I got it from Walmart. Wasn't it a Walmart exclusive?
He was on Hasbro Pulse.
I did. He sold out on Pulse. I don't think I got he sold out on Walmart too. But for whatever reason, I think he went back up on Walmart. Put him back on, and I was like, oh, I got it because I missed it the first go around. But yeah, I think I got it from Walmart.
Upsetting how long. I have a queue of shit that I bought a year ago. That
Pulse is just well, one day.
Yeah. So what have you?
I got.
Up?
So this actually came from Big Bad though. So I got. Heavy Duty came in.
Oh,
this thing is crazy.
Is that a deluxe figure?
Yeah, he's deluxe. I think he was $34.99 or something like that. But he has every single one of the little green rockets has a little tiny fire effect that you can plug into But you could also take that off and slide the actual missile in to the port, which is unlike what's this? Not scrap iron, but what's the other guy?
Oh, heavy
Yes,
metal.
Thank you.
Or
Metalhead. Yes.
Yeah, heavy metal.
And
Metalhead,
but
yeah,
Metalhead was like, annoyingly, the missiles didn't go in. I was like, why did they do that? What's wrong with them? So they corrected that, but I've noticed that they're not in there, if you notice, because they slide out. Some of them slide out. So I'm like, all right, well, so you did it, but you didn't do it, kind of thing. So I'm like, all right. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I like the alternate head sculpt's really good. He comes with like the absence of the hat if you don't want to have the hat on. The ridiculous neon triangles that were on his pants a million years ago are still there, but they're very like opaque and kind of light, and they don't look as glaringly 90s neon, and the hat's toned down quite a bit, even though it is quite
So I was
bright
gonna
green.
say, with the hat, the pants, and the olive drab now with the weapons system, he looks like he's from the Marines from Aliens.
Yeah,
Like
he does. And the plates,
Yeah.
this is new. That wasn't there when we were kids,
Yeah.
like the metal plate in the front. And I was like, okay, it is insane, but it's like not the dumbest thing in the world, I guess. But but I do love, like, it's pretty modular. Like, you can pull all the weapons off and like put them, like you could put this up here or
Yes.
that down there. Like you can move them
cool.
all around. That's pretty fun. There's some pretty cool parts of it. But like for me, I was just like, this would be kind of cool if he was like popping out of the top of the vamp or something, just like up the top of the roll bars, like that. Because like this guy walking around in this is insane. But if you like have him out of the top of like a troop carrier or something, I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. So,
Not insane. He just doesn't skip leg day, man. He's ready for it. He's good.
He's just jacked.
Yeah, Dom, having been in the military, how do you feel about putting that?
I'm still in the military, and I groan whenever I have to put on my 20 pounds of it's a bit of whenever I have to put on like my 15 pound or whatever call it IBA, right? Your vest. I'm just like, oh fuck me.
It's still
so no,
there for
absolutely
now.
not. Yeah, that's got to be at least like 100 pounds. So no, thanks. Hard pass.
I think your back problem. You have back problems. You're on that thing. He has very bad back problems.
There's the pretty cool. Speaking of the
painful.
aliens note, Dom, he has this little tiny thing that clips around, and it's got the little
with the sight
eyeball.
there you go.
Yeah, with the sight on it.
Cool.
It doesn't clip around though.
It falls right off.
Yeah. Now, how they would have made that guy? He's amazing figure. How they would have made it perfect? Tank treads.
Yeah. Just complete the vehicle he's already wearing on his body.
So you gotta build a figure from
walk.
Marvel Legends, that weird psycho on the tank tracks, rip that body off, put heavy metal on there, and there
you know what would be cool on this, Dom, would be like the exoskeleton supports for his legs.
Oh, there you
like
go.
on a Joy Toy.
Exoskeleton? Yes.
That would be cool. Like if he had like
Yeah.
pistons for on the outside of his pants or something, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I can see him supporting this thing now.
Because he can't support that. He's going, and he's also a massive target that can't move, so he's going to die immediately.
He can run so
In any
fast
battle,
with
he's
carrying
not-
that. You're crazy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anything else? Speak of anything else?
I do have something else.
Of course
yeah,
you did.
Of course. I don't think I go a single. I got Law and Order came in. These are. So these just got here. So this is kind of a preview of preview of that police officer figure, and I was like, yeah, I could get some cops to hang out with him. You know, he's got like reddish brown hair this time going around.
Oh, cool.
And he's very Irishy looking, which I am Irish, so I don't mind. But at the same time, I'm like, all I think about is the movie, and I'm like, he sounded very Hispanic in that movie. He's like, you know, I'm like, that's not really what I see when I look at this guy's face, but he's pretty cool. This is pretty solid. It's a pretty solid figure. But
he's supposed to be Kirk Bozigian, who's the head of who was the guy that ran the show.
Okay,
that's his guy. Yeah.
The helmet is bright white, and it's really impossible for me to show you on.
Bozigian, that's got to be like, what is that, Armenian or some shit?
Yeah. The helmet's really bright white, but it has a cool. It's again, I can't show you on screen because it would never show up. But like, there's a lot of scratches and nicks all over it, and there's a very subtle gray wash on it. So it's got like little like nicks and stuff everywhere, and it kind of dulls it down a little bit. So it's not like this glowing orb like it's coming off on camera right now. But so I was like,
it looks like a light bulb. It looks like a light bulb.
It's impossible. I was like, I can't put this on camera and get this across at all. But like, it is really cool. Like in person, it's really cool. It looks awesome.
That is a pretty
and the dog and awesome dog. I mean, if you have any of the Snake Eyes with a wolf. Like it's very similar articulation and movement. So like it has the abdomen twist, so you can get it into like kind of a curved pose, and all the articulations there for the animal. As usual, they crush it with the animals. Kind of thing.
Yes. Nice. Anything else?
I have one last thing, and this is really for Birdman because he's getting it tomorrow. So this is for Birdman.
Oh man,
This is what Birdman's getting
Oh,
tomorrow.
how good is
it's,
it?
How
good is it?
It's you can almost touch it. Can you do that? Pretty amazing. This is pretty fun. I like this one. But like, I have a weird, even though it's Snake Eyes and it's like yet another Snake Eyes, but this one's different enough where you're like, okay, I'm kind of enjoying this. It's also not that bright pink that his weapons were and the visor was back, in the 90s. It's like it's like a red color. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. And instead of the blade being all pink, it's got this like weird red edge to it. You can see it. There you go. You can kind of see it. But yeah, the edge is red. That's pretty. So it's still Snake Eyes and still a little silly, but they classified it up and made him cool.
Nice.
That tis all.
All right, Birdman. You got any pickups?
I got Dragon Man a couple weeks ago.
Oh, damn!
It has been a lot of plastic. There's a lot of plastic.
Yeah, I think it's huge.
There was some alert that went out that said, "Hey, if you missed it, jump in Hasbro Pulse right now," and like they put it back up, but you have to sign in as a guest. I like scrambled on there, and I either didn't do it right or was sold out again. Man, I wish I'd gotten that guy.
Yeah, he's got a second set of wings, which are just like huge. And I'm like, yeah, those aren't going to be displayed. But yeah, I'm real happy with him. I was on the fence with the Mephisto, but I went ahead and I did the order on him because they don't charge you till it ships, and that's like next year.
You can think about it.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's gonna be like too satanic for my house, and it'll like give me nightmares. But if that's the case, I can just probably flip them on eBay.
That's true.
True. That is true. Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. I don't buy a lot of toys, like I said.
That's right. That was your one for this
Dragon
month.
Man, Dragon Man of the month is a lot.
I think he counts for 3.
There you go.
Yeah.
Busted your average.
I got one. I'm similar. I got one thing. I got one thing recently, and that is this guy here.
Oh, nice.
Which is awesome, unbelievable. Like top of the line, best things they ever did. He's one of the best things I've ever seen. First of all, the only thing is he has these glasses that with the dreadnoughts, they give you the glasses that never stay on. But he doesn't need them as much. I feel like he's got crazy eyes too. He's got like Charlie
I kind of like
Manson
the glasses
gaze.
removal because you get to see their face for the first time.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So I don't mind so much, but at the same time, I did like Buzzer. I put a tiny drop of hot glue on his ears so I could like glue the glasses on.
Yeah, but he looks amazing. He's great. Yeah, this he's got the wrench axes on his back here. Yep, loving them. So great face sculpt. The gun, which is actually going to lead us into what we're talking about here.
This is ridiculous.
Which I have no idea what it does, but it does. Yeah, standard issue. It shoots off.
Oh my god!
So
it does
I didn't know that it was going to do that.
It's a trident harpoon.
But it looks like it's got
so good.
It's
got like a grenade launcher-y thing looking, like a grenade launcher here.
That is hilarious.
And then it's got the harpoon, but the harpoon does come off, which is very cool.
I've slowly replaced all my dreadnought weapons for the most part with like actual weapons. Yeah, I'll get gridiron stuff, or I'll buy like weapons packs from Valaverse, stuff like that. I'll just be like, all right, let's give this a regular weapon for this guy. They'll still have their buzzsaws or whatever, but
yeah, they're coming out with like a lot of shit you don't need. Like he came with his second face.
I kind of like the weird Mad Max stuff they're doing with them.
No, I do. I like it too.
Oh, like Road Pig. Yeah.
Like Road Pig had the mask, the muzzle mask, but he also had the giant pig face mask, and which I
actually like the pig face better because
he does have a dumb face. But I just put the muzzle mask on him. I like that.
This is cool too. It just doesn't look like him anymore.
Yeah.
So the nostalgia you're talking about before, it's like you got the nostalgia bit, and then you got the thing you want new, I like the new, but the nostalgia makes me want. I almost want to have.
It's red and blue lenses, right?
Yeah. Oh
Is
yeah.
it
3D.
He's got 3D glasses.
Go to the 3D movie. This is the most complex 3D movie.
He's gonna be shoving Marty around later. Don't worry about it.
Hey, for Rustin Noel in the chat, he asked, "What's the best first figure to get?" I know it was a couple minutes ago. Do you mean for classified? Jump back in there, Rustin, and specify.
Oh
maybe.
yeah. Someone else, Tony Hayes also said, "Do you have the Desert Snake Eyes?" Is the only one I didn't buy. Did you buy that Desert Snake Eyes?
Oh
Destro?
yeah. I didn't buy that. No, fuck that shit.
I almost did just to be like, here's a desert guy with Dusty. But then I was like, I don't need another Snake Eyes.
He looks cool. Honestly, he does look kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna
hey, take another shot.
Again. Hey, we did it again. And this is why I'm saving it here. This comment. We're all gonna be wasted by the end of the stream as we take a hit because I did it again. Because I apparently set it up to do that every time. So let's go to these. Anyway.
Yeah, look at that thing.
What's the best first figure to get is the question. Yeah. The best figure they've ever come out with, in my opinion, and classified is the Major Blood.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact they have the new one, I don't necessarily love the red, but I would say get it because his face sculpt.
The red isn't
it's
great, and I don't mind it because it fits right in with the His Tank stuff. But that's doesn't matter for a first time buyer, I guess. But like, I do love all the silver scrape and rub on his armor this go around. That was cool.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Zartan fan, so I'd be like Zartan all the way. But
which Zartan?
I did get. I mean, I got the color.
Silver.
I didn't get the comic. I'm sorry, the cartoon color one from the classic or whatever, or the classic card back. But I had when it first came out, but then I got the color change one as well.
I didn't get the color change one. I kind of want to, but I got the. This is very cool, by the way. Do you know? So that Zartan has the like two pieces hanging on his back.
The monkey paw and the snake head.
The monkey paw and the snake head. Yeah, it's my favorite thing they've ever done. I thought it was
so cool. I love that bit. Yeah.
Do you know the story behind it?
No.
There's a story behind it. So basically, the snake head is a symbol that this is from. I actually watched on the Full Force podcast.
Oh, okay.
I was talking to Lenny at the time. The snake head is a symbol that Zartan, as a symbol to say to Cobra Commander, "Fuck you,
gotcha.
you're not in charge of me." Sense. He cuts this off a snake's head and straps it to him.
That's why I walk around with a snake head on my belt.
Fuck you, Cobra Commander. Birdman, why do you have that snake hanging out of your pocket? Oh, it's just the head, but it's a big.
I'm a Birdman, bitch. Leave me alone.
Raptor's your guy, man. Raptor is your guy.
I did not. I don't mean to be like a spiteful fan or whatever. I did not like that Raptor with the
get out of here.
No
way.
I did not like that.
No. You know, I honestly I felt the same way when I saw it. I was like, that's not Raptor. He should have cages of birds.
Yeah.
But now I play with him. He's really fun.
Oh yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
As a kid, you're playing with your kid, and you're like, because you think you remember like Falcon in the movies where he's in the Marvel movies, the Falcon, where he can use them like deflect bullets and shit. And it's just like he just had like you just have him flying in. He's deflecting bullets. He's like slashing at people with the wings.
Also, Birdman related Vulture from Spider-Man also had wings like that.
Yeah.
Like those are the way they cut through stuff. Like that's how it looks like.
Whatever happened to that Vulture hot toy that never came out?
Oh, did I never? I don't know.
It had like a 3-foot wingspan.
Did they really?
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, they showed the prototype off back when what was it? Spider-Man: Homecoming came out. It was the Vulture hot toy, Michael Keaton as the Vulture, and the wingspan was supposed to be like 36 inches.
Damn.
Yeah, and it never came out. It's
That's
like
crazy.
We're gonna do this, but we're not.
I think it's time.
So Tony Hayes.
We have to address
this.
One has to address this comment.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this one. Yeah. So young Vince McMahon.
Has everyone ever mentioned that Dom could look like a young WWE Vince McMahon? If in a makeup booth type rose.
I mean, I do have a bad habit of firing or threatening my wrestlers.
You got that chin,
concussions.
I think
the butt chin. Yeah. So, no, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's the first.
That is okay. Here we got an
The hair
addition
and
here. I think
chin,
it's
yeah.
Dom's
Okay,
chin.
all right,
and
I like it. I'll take it.
Nice. If you were going to like, if you went Joe, I would say Outback or anything on that buck, because that was a great one to get
Oh,
as a first figure. Like if you just want to see how they are, like that, like Law and Order. I mean, he's
Tiger.
on the Outback buck, and it's I'm just like, I don't care that they keep reusing this. It's so good, like kind of thing. Like
if you're gonna go Outback, go
Tiger
Force
Force
Outback
for sure.
So good. Oh my god, we've been on for a while. All right, let's get to the topic. Holy shit!
Hour and a half in. All right, finally.
Yeah, that's a long. All right, now we're at the topic. Here we go.
It's
All right.
segments of the show. It's segments of the show.
See your face up close like 6 times. It's been great. I'm now Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah, drink.
You're fired.
You're gonna see it again.
Exactly. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better not report that concussion to anybody. You hear me? Yeah. No, it's good.
All right. So anyway, so the idea here in the comments, please play along. I have always thought, you look at some characters, you're like, what the fuck is this supposed to be? What are you supposed to do with that? And then so I want to ask the panel here a couple questions. One, what do you think it actually is? Two, what did you use it as if you were playing with this stuff as a kid? I'm assuming you were. What did you use it as? And what do you think it could be as an adult looking back? Like how would that even fucking work? You know what I mean? Like so I've got a bunch of these queued up, and feel free to jump in. Anybody, like if there's another question you had, if you're this like me, you're sitting here going, what is this? Feel free to throw it in the chat. We can talk about it even if we don't have a picture queued up. So let's talk about number one here,
Mark
which
Space.
is and me. It's me. This. What do you do with that?
Well, apparently we've learned it's a harpoon gun.
Yeah. So I always thought that.
Well,
I thought that was the tether. That was a spool underneath there.
Yeah,
at the
that's
bottom.
a spool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
grenade
assumed.
one.
That's what
Fired
I
off
thought.
and retracted in. I mean, you have buzzer torch, so I'm like, yeah, a 3-bladed
And monkey wrench. That
chainsaw.
makes sense.
Yeah,
so he
so I'm
comes
like,
with a
okay.
monkey wrench.
Sure.
Well, what do you do with it? Like
Honestly, I used it as
I
used it as a pronged like an electrocuted
Yes.
my dad.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he'd
yeah.
always stick people with it and then like
Lightning
shot
rifle.
them. Yeah, lightning pronged rifle.
Okay. Yeah. So you're saying as the spool comes out, but it's connected to a charge,
Harpoon taser.
so that like almost like taser. Okay.
Also,
Well,
All right.
never the vintage one
bandanas
didn't remove,
around your
so
leg?
I always just made him like physically. You had to grab him. You had to be near him.
Yeah. I never thought of that. I don't know. Like, what is the point of that? I don't know. That was a spool. See, in this one, they don't seem to have the spool.
Yeah, they've
This is
replaced it with the grenade launcher or whatever on the bottom.
Yeah, they have okay. So now he's lost the point of. Well, is there a point though? Like that is a ridiculous weapon.
Is there a point,
fucking
though?
weapon.
I don't know.
He was actually one of the reasons why I think this is such a good figure is he's not a good dreadnought. He's not one of the best. He's like the laziest.
He's later. He's lazy. He came later on. He's not one of the OG 3.
Yeah, but he's like the fourth. Like, I appreciate him because he's like the fourth dreadnought. But
He's the
feels
fourth.
like
He's the
laziest
fifth
design.
Beetle.
Yes, exactly. 100%.
You were almost in the band.
He feels like a lazier design than the others. I don't know. Was that what? Okay, so that's.
I always really liked Monkey Wrench when I was a kid. Like I think maybe I was just a little young when the original came out. So I was 80. I mean, my older brother. Between me and my older brother and my younger brother, we had basically every G.I. Joe. But like
grapple gun. Okay.
A grapple gun.
Kinda,
okay.
Yeah. Like a scorpion from Mortal Kombat, just like get over here.
Oh, small air compressor. Okay. Wow, you guys are really selling this piece of crap weapon.
Wow.
Okay, good job. No, good job. Air compressor. All right. Yeah. Also, I just noticed on the classified weapon, I had to look at it because I don't have this figure, but he's got the knuckles, the brass knuckles.
Yeah.
Also around
They
for the
really-
pistol guard or the trigger
They're
guard
really
too.
up
Like
the
that is,
classified one.
there is a lot going on in that weapon there. Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Okay.
They're like, we're fighting, and he's like, hold on. Just
Yeah.
pressing buttons, getting ready. Hold on, I got something for this.
Yeah, see, I always thought Thrasher was the leftover Dreadnought. Like that
Thrasher's
was
like
the
way later though.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
what
they
I'm
were
saying,
neck
like-
and they came around the same time, didn't they?
Yeah,
Well, in the
I always thought
cartoon they
Thrasher,
did.
Like, it's like just you're the driver, okay? We only need you
Yeah,
for
you
one
just
reason,
drive the
okay? Yeah,
car.
you just go get the car.
Oh, Mark, you're muted.
Oh no, Mark, you're muted.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Christ, whatever. All right. So one of the things they talk about, what's really funny is when you get to the later Dreadnoughts, every one of their file cards is like, this guy is the worst. Everybody hates him.
Yeah.
He sucks. And then the next
His name
guy
is
like,
Zanzibar.
yeah.
Why did we even let him in the gang?
And then they're like, yeah. Then they get to when they get to Zanzibar, it's like, actually, no, this guy is the
Yeah, we were wrong. We were wrong. The whole time it was this guy.
fucking sucks.
Everyone else is now they're all in the band.
All right. So any other theories here? I mean, okay.
No, I think we got that one.
He catches fish. Okay, so we all right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, so let's look at me
Yay.
again. Oh, jeez. All right. What the fuck is Dr. Mindbender doing? Why is he not wearing
it's pretty
a shirt?
obvious.
There's a good question.
Oh,
It's
why
an
is it
anal
obvious?
probe with a stool collector vacuum.
It's an enema. It's an enema. That's exactly
Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
It looks
It's like an
enema.
opium machine, so he can get all
He's
wacky.
smoking.
whack.
Wait, what
He's
is that,
smoking
Birdman?
Opium.
An opium machine, pretty much. Okay.
He's smoking like a Jabba the Hutt. That's all.
He's got a hookah.
Okay.
It
No,
extracts your DNA.
He is Cobra's doctor, so he is giving the colonoscopies. He's making sure
Yeah.
all these they're
Yeah.
boomers, man. Like he's got to take
Yeah.
care of them.
They're
Like,
all
he's doing
There we
it.
go. We got an agreement, Baby Joe.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
not-
probe.
It's not
The
all
worst
about.
dentist ever.
It's not
worst
all about
dentist
cooking
ever,
up
yes.
monsters in the lab. It's also prostate exams. Like he's taking care of the team. He's doing it.
Maybe it's a torture device for
Oh, that would be
prostate
cool.
exams.
I definitely never used it as a torture device, but
You didn't use it as a torture device, no?
no, I think I used it as like a like a Serpentor type. Like he was like prodding people and like getting their just whatever scientific device you needed to be holding. That's basically what it turned into.
I think I use it as like electric prod, mind
That makes sense.
control bullshit. I don't know. But he's got the machine next to it. That's why I think yes. Like it really does. Now you're really convincing me that because I'm wondering, like, if we asked Ron Rudat, who made this shit, what was
He's like,
the
I
actual
just had a
idea
colonoscopy.
here? He might actually say it was like an ass probe, because that is the most convincing. That's a colonoscopy machine. No, what is that? Colonic. Give me a colonic.
Yeah, colonic.
Or it's a tuning fork, and that's an amp. You know what I mean? It's just like ding,
Yeah.
cold slithers and tune. He's got the amp up next.
All
to
right,
him,
everyone's good here.
You
You
get a
guys are good?
liposuction for a fat valve. Yes, I love that.
Fat valve
okay.
balls. Damn.
Here we go. It's when he pretends he's an alien, hide your cows. Yeah. All right. So what did you use it as a kid? What did you use it as then? So you didn't use it as
Nothing.
nothing?
Nothing.
No, it's just stupid and you gave it up. I think that's
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I lost that accessory pretty quick.
Yeah.
like I don't
Yeah,
like it just,
yeah,
or it
yeah.
would just be like it'd be in the box, my shoe box of GI Joes I had as a kid. It would just be like in the bottom, and I'd never take it out when I played with them.
Here we go. In my best Carmen voice. Why does everything today have to do with things going in and out of my ass?
Yeah.
Sorry. Can't do Carmen, but
It was a good first attempt. It's good.
thanks.
I
hope he washes his
Great
hands.
time to try out.
Don't tolerate. Oh, geez. You cancel for that one. It's a Stanley steamer. There you go. All right. So we're in agreement. It's an anal probe. That's the official
I
word.
mean, I think it is.
All right. Let's see.
Yay.
Again, it's me. Yeah. It's not what I wanted at all. All right.
Okay.
What the fuck is that stupid ass gun? And how
All
would
right.
you use
Bingo
that?
camera.
Yes, this is an early Skype machine. This is early.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yep.
No, okay.
Now, I'm going to say the reason why I included this one, because I do know what it is. It's supposed to be, because it says it on the
Mhm.
card, but it's so confusing that it's almost impossible to understand what it does. So
I always used it as like a jamming device that they would like the Joes wouldn't have radio
Oh.
communications after. Like if he was like pointing it in a certain spot on the field, like that group
Yeah.
of Joes over there wouldn't be able to radio to the other guys over there. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's how I always
Yeah.
used it.
yeah, okay. Disrupt. Okay. So any any other thoughts?
I never used it as a picking up comms device. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I thought it was like Birdman said, I thought it was like an early like, here, I'm gonna point this at your face. And you speak
yeah,
into
point this.
and
At,
you'll yeah.
it's like an it's
Fuck you.
it's an 80s FaceTime.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
that is what it is. But how not fun is that? Like, who the fuck wants to play with that shit? You're like a 9-year-old kid. You're like, here's a FaceTime camera.
Yeah, I
best
didn't use it that way, so I
The
didn't
best
want
is
to
they
play with it.
still put a handle and a trigger on it too. So it's just
I know it's so funny. And click, go.
yeah.
Well, it's a gun. Like, yeah, it's an
Yeah.
early selfie stick. There you go. It's like a gun, right? So you want a gun. You don't want to have what a lame ass figure. You get a figure here,
The blumberbus.
and he's got a fucking camera, and then you can have a gun. You know, it's like, here we go. Low key G.I. Joe predicted Skype. Influencer. Okay, so douchebag, in other words. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it wasn't him. He was like Cobra Commander's like cameraman.
Yeah,
you know?
so actually on the file card
RTO.
basically says it's like a two-way. So
Yeah.
he can videotape Cobra Commander and then it can project it, but it also has a microwave gun capability, which I don't know what that means.
Ooh, microwave. So go to the Dragonfly crashing comment. That could be you could possibly use that for some sort of EMP or microwaves to mess up their electronics.
that'd be
That
kinda
could be-
cool.
Yeah.
I think we have to
Yeah.
highlight this one instead. Used
Oh,
for
there
the
we go.
balances
Obviously.
only,
Obviously.
which would be the number fucking one OnlyFans of all time. Let me see.
I don't know. I think Destro could
I'm
give
sorry,
her. Oh,
what
Raptor. Raptor could give her a chase to the money. I don't know.
Did you know that there's a Baroness porno, by the way?
I mean, isn't there a porno of everything?
Okay.
We're having a watch party after this stream. Hold on,
Quickly
just-
search it. Yeah.
No, but there's like an official Baroness porno.
Official.
Yeah.
Hasbro's like, we're selling off on this.
I covered it, and I found I just saw the like thumbnail, but somebody made a legit like official Baroness porno.
You watched more than the thumbnail, Mark.
I didn't. Surprisingly, I did not. But whatever.
Wait,
I
what is-
respect. I
What is this
respect-
porno? What do you? What
Yeah.
is
Yeah, what is this?
porno?
I
I
haven't
don't
heard.
know. I only
Yeah,
hear.
we're just,
I've never.
yeah.
Never
It
seen
shoots
anything.
smoke rings.
that's smoke.
That's
rings.
good.
It is really a camera. That right? What a lame
Drop
ass.
the link.
Fucking... What's it really camera? Yes, that's what it is. It's like a two-way camera, but it also has microwave capabilities. It's so weird.
I like
He's
the
a
idea of like
telecommunication-
recording Cobra Commander and like projecting it to the troops or something, like a giant hologram of Cobra Commander's like, go here and do this and blah, I'm crazy, you know, or whatever. But like that's kind of cool.
That is
Yeah.
sort of what it is, but it also can do like a microwave.
Mm.
Where can I find the Baroness porno? Asking for
It's really easy. You just type Baroness porno into
All right. So we've decided we know what it is, but it was stupid. All right. Okay. Again, me. All right.
time to drink.
I think we know what this is, but like, I think I know what it is.
It's a
but
vacuum cleaner.
It's a fucking vacuum cleaner.
It's a vacuum cleaner.
Is that really what it is? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
So
Yeah, it sucks up like
Yeah, it
bad.
sucks up like gases.
Yeah.
it could
If
also,
they deploy gas, he runs in there safe in his gear and cleans up the room.
So one of my jobs, shamefully, in the military was being a chemical officer, right, to deal with this crap. So airtight, like that would be me as a GI Joe, and like 15 years ago, right? So it could potentially be to spray out decontaminants to stop the stuff that's out there and not vacuum it up, because vacuum.
Oh yeah, like to
Going
offset it.
Yeah. So you would spray out bleach or spray out some sort of neutralizer. So that could be it. But yes, he's the worst. Chemical is the worst thing ever. Like it's like the kicker on the football team. Like when you actually need them, it's like holy shit, right? So yeah. So
He's never in the right place either. They're always like, God, he's all the way back there. Like, bring him up to the front. We need him right now. And then by the time he gets there, the gas is cleared off. And they're like, we don't actually need you. It's like,
it's all baked off. Oh, looks like I got here in time for the sun to take care of most of my work for me. Ah, shit, back to the supply room. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Has the U.S. military adopted this incredible technology to suck up toxins?
Again, it blows. So if you look up Taiwan and China, part of what they did was to deal with COVID. Or before that, this is actually before COVID, we went to Taiwan. We're like, hey, man, how are you going to deal with China's dirty stuff? And they showed us how they dealt with some outbreaks there. And they have these giant leaf blowers and these dudes wearing full body suits, and they're blasting the streets in these huge chrome leaf blowers. You look this up, and it's like spraying out basically like mosquito repellent everywhere. I was like, oh, okay, man, like go for it. They had dudes all lined up in the streets. So I mean, like
wow, okay,
yeah.
I thought it was a stupid idea, but maybe it's the thing.
No, it's still a dumb idea.
I like
people
the
have done it also
detailing
in
the
the real
real
world.
He details the vamps.
It's just a pressure. He's cleaning the outside of the Joe base. He's a pressure washer.
Oh, man.
He's the suckiest job in G.I. Joe.
Thanks. I gotta drop it. Thanks so much for having me on.
Oh,
man.
no
This
problem.
is
Yeah,
great. Again, like love your channel and really appreciate the opportunity to come on.
No problem. Yeah.
All
Sorry.
right. Birdman,
I'll keep us just shortly more. We'll get out of here in like 10 minutes. All right.
See you guys. Thanks so much.
See you, Dom.
Take care.
See ya. All right.
Thank God that guy's gone.
All right. Thanks for joining. Hello. What's up? We're here. We're figuring out what the fuck this stuff is. Okay. So all right. Again, me. All right.
Oh, this thing, jeez.
What? Okay, what I really want to talk about is, first of all, you lose your head if you drive this thing for like 4 minutes. You're dead. You're not. Your head is cut off. But second, what is the little screw, the little like daiquiri blender looking thing on the side of the interrogator? What do you think?
The daiquiri blender.
It's like, hey, we got this gun and we got this other gun. Can we just like glue them together and make it look cooler? Like,
what is that thing?
Okay, why not? We'll call it like an AX-37 Zapparoo.
Hey, what do you do with it?
It picks up tennis balls and shoots them at the at whoever's receiving.
So we says, oh, we get best guest. Yeah, I think he's really underrated.
He is super cool. I mean, like as a figure, like I love that figure. Like especially the helmet, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
But can we just give him like an AK, just a standard AK, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the clip on the top and the gun attached to the top of the thing with like it's insane. That's an insane. It is. It does look like an egg whisk.
It is a 100% an egg whisk.
Well, if it like it's like a claw that has like an open spit. To me, it always seemed like it picked something up, but I have no idea what that would be for. Like, what would you need?
What do you?
He's just throwing a tennis ball to like Law and Order or what junkyard. Just picks it up.
Breakfast. There you go. All right.
I like that. Yeah, you know, Roadblock's the chef for the GI Joes. Like maybe the interrogator's like, you guys want scrambled eggs this morning? Because that's all I can make.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. Extractor from that movie. Was that Total Recall?
That was
Total Recall?
Yeah, Total Recall. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I don't know. I thought it was like an maybe it was electrified or something. You know?
That's what I always thought it was. Like, also, yeah. I mean, the pilot's name is the Interrogator, so it does have like a torture device type look to it. So,
yeah,
like, that's
what he does.
Yeah, that's kind of how I always thought it was, like some sort of electrifying, like jolting kind of tool.
It does look way more.
Why it's attached to the gun like that is insane. I don't know. The whole thing's insane.
It definitely looks way more like a Ninja smoothie maker, so I'm gonna agree. 100%. Yeah. Nice. Okay. All right. Smoothie maker. That's where Cobra milkshakes.
I mean, it does look like a milkshake creation.
So back to anal probe here. There we go. That's 2 anal probe votes for tonight. I mean, that would work. Actually, it might not work. You're trying to get.
That's the thing. You press the button, it gets small, and then it goes in, and it gets.
That might be good. I might be asking for more
Nipple
interrogation. I may be asking for extra. I may withhold information. Oh, here we go. Close range nipple pincher.
Nipple pincher, yeah.
Yeah, he just titty twists you into interrogating information. He does a little titty twist.
Because the barrel of the gun is like kind of around your neck or face area while he's doing it. So you're also being threatened while being tortured.
Yeah. All right. Last stupid thing that we have of G.I. Joe characters. Shoots Cobra t-shirts. Here we go. Nice. We know what this is, but explain it to me why this is the thing. Again, me. Okay.
Oh, that. Oh, man.
One of the single most ridiculous accessories in any G.I. Joe figure of all time.
For some reason, I love that he has like a red racing stripe down it for some reason. I'm just like, why? But then also, it is fun that it plugs into his back.
Right. I love this. I mean, as a kid, I fucking love this.
It's insane though. I don't like, so he's got a little tiny boogie board. So, but his character, like, isn't he like a swamp based character? Like, are you run around on a boogie board in the swamp?
Okay. Here we go. This needs to be highlighted here. The purple nurple.
Purple nurple gun. Yep, that's it. I don't know, Birdman. What do you think about this boogie board?
The figure is fine. The stand,
I love Muskrat. I think it's great.
the
I can't wait
stand
for
is a little questionable.
Mm-hmm.
If it was bigger, it would make more sense because then it would actually work in real life.
It's really
but
small. It looks like
I
one of those
can't.
little.
I mean, you
spinning
can't really
boards.
nitpick GI Joe as being like, well, if it was like in real life, because it's GI Joe.
My
so
whole life is doing that, Birdman.
Yeah,
That's all.
What are you talking about? We can nitpick GI Joe forever.
It's a
I mean, it has
deep
it
well
cool,
of
but you can't
nitpicks.
really drive it without dying. It's like whatever, man. Hey, I
mean,
like
have
the
you seen the
figure.
triple T
I
tag?
don't.
That guy,
need the
he would
board.
die immediately in battle. Immediately.
I just love the idea that you go into battle and you put
Like
that
your whole
down,
upper body is sticking out of the tank.
and you kick off with your feet and you slide across the water.
Oh yeah.
Every Cobra laughs their fucking ass.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you know how like those, I mean, I can't do this, so bravo for
But
anybody who
you
has
know
these
what?
skills. But
He
the guys
got-
that throw the board down and like skim across that like shallow water. You know what I mean?
Muskrat got a lot of bathtub time back in the day because
Really?
it didn't float, but I would just make it float.
Gonna boogie board into a gator's mouth.
I'm not the only. I know I'm not the only one who did it now. Okay.
Oh hell yeah.
I didn't have Muskrat. Never really frequented my bathtub. It was always the torpedo deep six. Like it was always the underwater characters, wetsuit.
Water skis would be way better than what he does. He boogie boards in the battle.
It just seems
very
so
sad.
insane.
It's very sad.
What? Also, because it sticks into his back, unless you flip it over, like you can't, like he can't lay on it and paddle. So it's just he's just got to throw it down and run.
Nice. Is there anybody have any were there other things that you?
Oh, I've got one. Do you have one, Birdman?
By the way, that you were like, I will look at this in a GI Joe.
Like all of
what
Ninja
is
Force?
this?
Yeah.
What's that?
All of Ninja Force.
All of Ninja Force.
All of Ninja Force. Yeah. Put it in the comments or and we can maybe do a part 2. I think.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you should just make this an ongoing bit.
Yeah,
just do,
totally.
Just do a 2 or 3 stream. Just like, what the hell is that?
What is that?
I always thought, like, aside from just Psych Out in general, but the ones specifically that clip to his arms are so insane. Like, why does he have little radar just clipping to his arms? I don't like it. Never made any sense at all. I was like, even if you were like, all right, the little gun vacuum, like Dustbuster one, that kind of looks like it's a jamming device or something. But like, why the extra dishes everywhere? I was just like,
yeah, he's one of the stupidest looking things.
Yeah, that was a weird one for me.
Yeah, there you go. That works. You just he distracts them. He does something stupid, and they're laughing, and then just Roadblock shoots them. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. Psych Out, yeah, I don't get it. Like, I guess one thought is that the audio could like make you sick.
Oh yeah. Like yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking.
You don't think when they really want to get a terrorist out of or somebody like in a hostage situation, they'll play like
I guess the
a
idea,
really bad
like
song.
80s wise, it's like he's receiving signals and doing stuff from different angles, or or pointing stuff out at different. But I'm just like, what? Like it's such a silly like rabbit ear on a TV technology of like, let me just arrange this disc on my arm in this direction, kind of thing. I don't know. It always just seems so like I was like, what is the point of that?
Battle Force, the Hall of Battle Force 2000 is really stupid. I don't think we could even like fathom what any of that.
Battle Force 2000.
I thought Battle Force 2000 was kind of cool.
Did you?
I love Battle Force 2000.
Yeah,
we talked about this, Mark.
Yeah, you separate and you form a fort, and it moves around. I mean, the idea was great. The execution, not so
the
good.
Weapons
Yeah,
were ridiculous, though, and they could definitely be seeded into future bits of this.
Being a comic book guy, Birdman, Larry Hama really hated Battle Force 2000.
Oh yeah, hey,
murdered.
He murdered the shit out of them.
Yeah, I'll use you because I have to. I'll use you for free panels.
And the second you can tell me I can kill these fuckers off, he kills everyone except one, who's the best one.
Briefcase. Oh, there's some good. We got to go through these comments.
You do have, sorry.
There's some good stuff over here.
Why did Salvo have a briefcase? True.
Did Salvo have a briefcase?
He did. I think he kept like missiles in it, or.
Oh yeah. Okay, I was thinking of somebody else.
Okay. Psych Out secretly a Centurion. Oh, there you go. He can pick up Dish Network and direct you
at the same time.
What I'm thinking it was about. I think he was just doing that.
Someone said something about
Fort sucked. Yeah, it was bad.
What is it?
It was a good idea, but it did suck like pretty hard, honestly.
Viper Scout said, "Why certain items come with characters? Like, why does Tunnel Rat have a giant gun and a backpack?"
That is a giant backpack. That is true. Yeah.
That was a giant rifle.
This is my classified Tunnel Rat right now. I gave him a small.
Oh, okay.
Right, a small gun,
and then
I changed out his giant backpack for a cloth one, but it is now big. But like,
damn, would you get a cloth backpack?
I find stuff online.
Ooh.
At any rate, but like, I'm just like, that is stupid. I think that's like, he has a massive machine gun. He's crawling through tiny holes. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, so I was like, he needs something. He needs a little submachine gun so he can crawl through the tunnels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swap out guns all the time. Every time I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. This is what you should have.
Bobby Val loves that shit, man. You get the Action Force guns.
Yeah,
stiff. I mean, they're stiff. They don't.
Yeah, they're good. The handles are ever so slightly big sometimes. I feel like it does fit tightly, but then like over time, if you just leave it in their hands nonstop, it does stretch them out a little bit. But it's all right.
Nice. All right, Captain. Yes, what is Captain Gridiron's football grenades?
Oh,
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, couldn't you throw a football grenade way further than an actual grenade, though? Because I could.
That's a good point. It is in defense of Captain Gridiron. It's basically like, I always thought Lady J's javelins make some sense, which is not true. But because
total sense.
You can you can throw a javelin pretty far, right? And you can put a little explosive on it, and then you're good.
You can throw a javelin right into the engine of a Rattler.
Right. And put an explosive tip in it, and you're done. It's a good idea.
And let's all remember,
jet flying overhead at however fast, you could totally nail that that engine.
And Zartan killed Serpentor with a bow and arrow. Let's not forget.
That's right. Yeah.
Spoiler warning for the comic book. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Best kill. That's probably the best kill.
I was just rereading this, Birdman.
It's so good. It's so good.
No, I'm kidding.
Here we go. Lightfoot. We got a lot of Lightfoot. What is Lightfoot? What is the world work? What is the deal with Lightfoot? That is true. He's really fucking goofy. Yeah,
you gotta save Lightfoot for another.
Yeah, episode. All right, we'll do Lightfoot on the next one. Yeah. All right. Well,
you should just mind these comments and be like, these are the ones we're talking about.
I am good. That's the intention. Yeah. So absolutely, like, This is the first time we've done this.
Very fun.
Looking for feedback. If you have like ideas for segments, are there things that you want? Put it in the comments, please. And I will absolutely look at them and probably take them. Honestly, I would probably take the majority of your ideas. So yeah, throw in the comments anything you think we should do on the next ones, and hopefully to make this,
You'll get a lot of great ideas from people's comments.
yeah, absolutely, always do. I love the comments. Very positive. Always a great. So 98% of the time, a very positive and kind thing, and then there's a 2% of people who literally like call me horrific names over my G.I. Joe videos. And I appreciate it. As a Gen X,
it's because you don't express your political beliefs on a toy channel.
Yeah, as a Gen Xer, I appreciate that shit. I literally, one guy called me the F slur for my opinion on a G.I. Joe classified figure.
Okay. Wait. But have you had a guy make a disturbing, potentially violent video directed towards you yet?
No, I'm waiting for that.
But we're gonna do
it's
that.
creepy. It's creepy as
have you had that?
Yes.
Holy
Creep
shit.
me. Yes. I was like, oh my God. I was,
What did they say to you, Birdman?
That is
They
well.
He took.
Wait,
He
tell us
came
the
into
story.
it. He came into a chat and he said something about cabbage, and I read the comment. I'm just like, cabbage. Okay, I'm allergic to cabbage, but anyways, I'm glad you like it. And then he clipped it out and he made a video where he took a doll and he was like, Birdman, Birdman, and he took a power drill and drilled the doll's head.
Whoa! Holy shit!
And I was like, okay.
That's horrifying.
Like, I got 9 dogs in this house and more weapons than John Wick. So, motherfucker, you want to come on? I mean, I'd rather you not. But I was just like, dude,
That is
like,
that's serious.
it was creepy.
Because of a comment about cabbages? That's insane. I don't. I feel like there's missing holes in this.
Really like
I think there was missing holes in that head. But I mean, I'm like, okay, cabbage. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Hey,
there's
that's
a hole in
great,
that doll's head for sure.
So weird.
Yeah. Like, weird. Yeah, I almost stopped doing YouTube at that, but I'm like, you know what? It's probably just some guy who's got a small penis and he never even saw a UFO flag in real life. You know what I'm saying?
He's probably here right now.
Oh, that's it. I gotta go.
He stalks you in the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a couple years back. I haven't. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't sleep, man. That guy doesn't sleep.
It was weird.
All right. Well, we just hit 2 hours, so I guess we can call it a night. Well, maybe we'll do a part 2 of this. What the hell?
Part 2 featuring Lightfoot.
Yeah. Oh, Lightfoot is
featuring
100%.
Lightfoot.
I had him next. He was next, but I feel like we did our 2 hours. So
Will our Cabbage Patch Kids suck? Yes. Yes, they do.
They do. I used to punch them. That was a thing in elementary school. We used to go by them and punch them.
Grandmas used to punch one another to get one.
We would punch them, and the little girls would have them on their table. We would punch them. It's terrible. Terrible.
The girls or the Cabbage Patch Kids?
No, not the girls.
The girls. The girls.
The Cabbage Patch Kid. We'd go by that table, and when we'd go to the bathroom, we'd leave to go, and we'd punch one. The girl would slip out. It was a horrible elementary school prank. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. That was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you joining me. Tell us where to find you, and you got anything coming up that we should keep an eye on?
Birdman?
Soundtracks with Birdman. I haven't done anything in a long time, but I did just get the new John Williams autobiography. I'm going to do a book study on this. Hopefully start it next week. And as always, adopt, don't chop. Keep listening to Great Film Scores. Thank you, Destro, for the invite. This was fun. It was nice being here, and I'm always free to come back.
All right. Awesome.
Nice. You can find me and Dom on Toy Domination live stream. We'll have a live stream on Thursday this week coming at 9 p.m. Eastern. And as always, most weeks we're over there. But then Dom makes a ton of really fun 4-inch related videos where he's strews the battles out into his backyard and films it and makes fun storytelling videos with the toys and stuff. But yeah, we do our live streams are very similar to this. We just talk some news. So what you got? So we have a topic for the week, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I've been on a couple times. Thank you for having me. That was fun.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
This was fun.
The best part about YouTube is building community.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so fun, man. Yeah,
it's great. You guys, I don't know too many people, so it's really fun to know some folks.
Yeah, I started watching your video. I mean, I told you this before, Mark, but like, started watching your videos like maybe about a year ago, and then I kind of like, I was building my daughter's dollhouse actually.
Yeah.
I would just be like, I'll put toy YouTubes on nonstop. But I watched a lot of your videos over that time, and then it was just like I was like, I need to talk to this guy. We're best friends, and we don't even know each other.
Let's get it. You live in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Practically a neighbor.
Next summer, I'm gonna go.
Oh, to Joe Fest.
Yeah, isn't it in Georgia?
There's Joe Lanta that's coming up very soon, like in a couple weeks. But I've never been to that.
Okay, yeah.
But it's closer to me. Like Joe Fest is in Augusta, so it's a little it's about an hour change, an hour and 45.
Well, maybe we can meet.
But yeah, I'm going to Joe Fest next year. We'll see you there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely planning on going.
Press passes. Y'all need to look into press passes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
maybe. All right.
Not a bad idea.
Well, thank you. Thanks for saying that, Terry. Great having you all. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. And as you can see, weirdly enough, the internet just crashed at the very last minute while I was trying to say goodbye. I was like, what is that about, dude?
It was froze, and I was like, what just happened?
Like, what? All I'm trying to say is goodbye. All right.
I think me and Birdman just stood there like silently, like,
yeah.
All right.
Why am I looking at
I'm not sure what just happened there.
All right. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. So see you next time. Thank you. Thanks for coming. All right. See you.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
See you.